sharing the important informations as far as the CET counseling session is concerned. So hear me out first, and after finishing the session, we can have a Q&A rounds. So once again, welcome to all of you from PACE IT and Medical. The first slide where I have just given you a brief idea how the process of this PPT will go through, wherein there will be types of colleges, reservation quotas, minority quotas, what are the TFWS seats, EWS seats, then filling online form, you have to register, filling the option form, cap round, and document requirements. All these things will be shared with all of you through this PowerPoint presentation. Now coming to this is the most important point where all of you definitely know which type you belong to. Type A, type B, type C, type D. I have not mentioned type E for one reason, that is mainly for a Maharashtra, Karnataka border student. So generally in Mumbai, that won't be an issue. So I have not mentioned type E. And then all India candidature and minorities. So type A is the candidate who is born in Maharashtra as well as has done his 10th and 12th standard in Maharashtra, whereby he or she is automatically a domicile of Maharashtra. So if he or she does not have domicile certificate, it's okay. It's not compulsory, but if the child is going to apply for any minority college, then domicile is going to be required. So in any case, I always feel that parents should definitely have a domicile certificate of a child, because there can be many students who will also go for minority colleges as well. Only in the normal colleges which does not have minorities, they may not require domicile. Birth certificate will suffice as a proof of document. So that is for type A. Type B is the one who does not fall in type A, but whose father or mother is a domicile of state of Maharashtra and possesses a domicile certificate. Father or mother, one of the parent has a domicile, और उसमें से बच्चे का domicile आसानी से बन जाता है. So that is falling in type B. Type C is a candidate who does not fall on type A or type B and is an employee of the government of India or central government of India and has been posted in Maharashtra during this time period. So that parents will have to get the proforma A certified from the employer. If you will go through the brochure, which is already uploaded on MHTCT website, the information brochure, where in the last pages, all the proformas are given: proforma A, proforma B1, B2, proforma O. So kindly go through all those proforma, and whichever proforma is applicable, the parent will have to get that document ready. Type D is the one where the candidate father or mother is an employee or retired from the government of Maharashtra. Type C was central government. Someone's mic is on. I will request parents to please keep their mics muted. It's my request to all parents to keep their mics muted, please. So type D is the one where the father or mother is an employee of Maharashtra government, or they have a family members who are retired members of Maharashtra of government. So in that B1 and B2, these two forms are there. One which is they are currently employed, other is a retired one, then it is B2. So please go through all those proformas, whichever is applicable, that you have to keep it ready. And then all India candidature, which means there can be many students who may not have given probably CET. So those students may feel that whether we can apply to CET colleges or not. Yes, even though you have not given CET, but if you have given JEE Main, you are still eligible to apply for CET counseling, wherein when you will apply, you will be asked for MHT CET. So when you say no, then automatically they will ask you to feed the data of your JEE Main score. So through JEE Main, the students will be eligible for the seats which are dedicated to the college in small percentage for every college. Simple, for example, there are few colleges which have good number of seats in Mumbai and as well as Maharashtra based on JEE Main. The biggest is ICT, Institute of Chemical Technology, which has 30% seats through which for which JEE Main score is considered. And College of Engineering Pune has 20% seats where the students from JEE Main will be given preference. So definitely, and remaining colleges also have small percentage of seats except VJTI and Sardar Patel College of Engineering, which are government aided autonomous colleges. VJTI Sardar Patel College of Engineering will take admission purely based on CET only. No JEE Main is considered in these two colleges. And of course, minority means the student who is belonging to minority like Gujarati, Sindhi.
Yeah. 1 minute, Neepa ma'am. Could you please put this in the presentation mode because so that it takes a complete screen?
Haan, ma'am. Haan, ma'am.
Yeah.
So minority would be for the ones which belong. There are few minority colleges in Mumbai like Gujarati minority, Hindi minority, Marwadi minority, Jain minority, Christian minority, Sindhi minority. So those colleges, students who are eligible for that, they can apply through minority as well. I'll come to the list of which are the minority colleges in Mumbai in coming up slides as well. So this is about understanding your candidature type. Now coming to next, what would be the important documents that students will be requiring? So these documents are, the first one are for everyone. SSC mark sheet, HSC mark sheet, your CET scorecard, your JEE Main scorecard, college living certificate, Indian nationality certificate, birth, domicile or passport. Passport is basically for the NRIs, those students who belong to, are NRI or are holding OCI or PIO cards. So they will require their passport as a proof. So these documents are for general, in general. Now coming to next ones are reserved category candidates will require extra certificates. What are those? So the students who belong to SC or ST will definitely need caste certificate as well as caste validity certificate. All these documents should be ready. I will request students to not do anything on screen, please. Students belonging to OBC, VJ, DT, NT 1, 2, 3, they will require caste certificate, caste validity certificate, and most importantly, non-creamy layer certificate, which is valid till 31st March 2023. You have to have this certificate. If you do not have NCL certificate, then automatically the candidate will be considered in the open category. He will not be eligible to apply for, but even though he will apply, he will be considered in open and get the admission through open category cutoffs. Economically weaker section, which is applicable only to open category, not to reserved categories. So the eligibility certificate, which is issued by state government pro forma 5, valid for 22-23. You have to go to a Tehsildar officer and get that certificate done. Family income should be less than 8 lakhs and there are certain documents required. So when you will go to the Tehsildar officers, they will definitely ask you to submit it. I'm sure most of you have already made this document ready. Now I had a query from few parents. So this is one important thing I would like to share here, that at the time of, let's say, applying for exam MHT CET, they did not have EWS certificate and that's how they had applied for open category. But now that certificate is ready, so can they apply for EWS or not? Yes, they can. Even though if you have applied in open category in the exam, but if your certificate of EWS is ready now, you can still choose EWS category for sure. So I hope that will clarify that doubt of parents. Many parents might have this question. And 10% seats are in all colleges over and above the total number of seats which are there. So that's called supernumerary seats. And of course, allocation is through tap rounds. Then minority candidates, what are those? So there are two types of minority. One is linguistic minority, which is language. So that is Gujarati, Sindhi, Malayalam, Kutchi, etc. And another is religious minority, which means Christian, Muslim, Jain, etc. Such candidates definitely will require domicile. Even though you fall in type A category, you will still need domicile certificate available. Then only you will be eligible to apply for minority quota. And for minority candidates, pro forma O is given at the end of the brochure, which they have to get it filled and signed. And if they have a living certificate mentioning their minority status, that would suffice. If that is not the case, they have to get a letter from their registered मंडल, वो भी whatever they उनके कास्ट के जो मंडल्स होते हैं वहां से अगर ऑफिशियल उनके लेटर हेड पे वो मेंशन करा के लाते कि this we belong to this minority, that will work. So any of this will be applicable for the minority candidates. Coming to tuition fee waiver scheme, so this is basically for the weaker sections who are not able to pay the entire fee. They can definitely apply for TFWS category, wherein they can have waiver in the tuition fees. So family income again will be less than 8 lakhs of rupees has to be there, and they have to produce the certificate mentioning the proof that we are belonging to that. So the students who have that can definitely also apply for TFWS. You can go through the norms of TFWS in the brochure, that they cannot change course or institute. Everything is mentioned in the brochure. So before applying, please go through the rules as far as categories are concerned in the information brochure carefully. Now, which are the top engineering colleges in Mumbai? I have only mentioned right now here Mumbai colleges. Of course, there are, as I already mentioned about College of Engineering, Pune is very good. Walchand College of Sangli is very good. Aurangabad Engineering College is also good. There are very good colleges even in Maharashtra, and students who maybe wish to apply outside Mumbai also can think about those kind of colleges. They can surf, they can Google out and make a list of good engineering colleges other than Mumbai also, if they are willing to go. This list I have mentioned here is purely all Mumbai colleges, starting with VJTI, ICT, Institute of Chemical. Ma'am, I will just need 1 minute. I will. I'll just stop sharing and once again share. Hold kare. This is very bad.
If you could disable those options, if
I
possible.
already did it. Yeah,
all
I
right,
did it.
All right.
I did
Thank
it.
you.
So VJTI, ICT, Sardar Patel Institute of Technology, Sardar Patel College of Engineering, DJ Sangvi, Thadumal, Vivekanand, Father Abnel, Vashi. All these colleges which I have mentioned in the slide are really good colleges, and parents can. We had already shared the message whereby we had given the cutoffs of the last year's in all the colleges. Parents could keep the cutoffs ready based on the students' performance and make a list of colleges with branches as their preferences. Students are allowed to put up to 300 options. Of course, practically 300 options डालना उतना कोई feasible नहीं है, but definitely students can think about putting at least 50 to 60 options, which I will discuss how they can do it. So these are the list of colleges. Sorry, ma'am. Screen is not getting shared. So this is institute quota, which we were discussing. What is institute quota? So institute quota is basically will happen after the cap rounds are over, or some of the institutes have already started also. We've already shared with all of you the institute quota rounds details of few of the institutes before as well. So every college or unaided colleges, private colleges will have 20% seats for institute quota, whereby the institute can admit the students individually on the college level. So the students will have to shortlist, let's say 4 to 5 colleges of their preferences, and keep looking at the websites on the intermittent basis for seeing that when the institute quota is going to start. In the already CET websites, they had given the dates before, but they have removed right now the dates. Right now, only 2 dates are available, that is registration and document verification. When I was seeing the website earlier, they had given all the dates, even for the cap rounds as well, and for the institute also, but they have somewhere removed. Maybe they'll put it again. So institutes will be admitting the students at their individual level. Parents will have to go through the websites. We will also share the information as and when we get it. And they have to fill a separate form for every college that they want to apply. Let's say I want to apply to DJ Sangvi, I want to apply to SPIT, I want to apply to Swami Vivekanand. So they will have to separately fill the form of each college, and their fees also will be separately charged, which will be higher than what they are paying here. Here it is 1,000 rupees. If you will see on the website, they can have maybe 2,500, 3,000 per college. So वो आपके थोड़े से extra money spend हो जाएंगे, but yes, you can definitely take advantage, because if your child is not getting in cap round, there is a very high chance. I would say every parent should keep trying. See, for every student, there is a seat available in engineering colleges. It's you who have to tirelessly keep trying for all the possible options without getting disturbed or demotivated. So institute quota, definitely students should try for. And of course, NRIs also will be included 5% quota through the institute if applicable in that particular institute. And coming to next slide. So how does institute quota happen? So online registration for cap rounds, get your merit rank, identify your for the colleges for your institute quota, visit the college website, fill up institute quota form for each college, generally online. Each college will make its own merit list and announce the schedule for vacancy rounds. You will have to be ensuring one thing, that when you are applying to institute quota, and let's say your child has got the admission and he has been called on that particular time slot, you will have to carry the entire fee that is going to be there for that first semester or first year, whatever they will mention, 2.5 लाख या जो भी उसका DD आपको बना के तभी ले जाना है. It's not like cap rounds wherein first you are just getting admitted, and after the entire process is done, when you are allotted the seat, then you will pay the fees to the college. In the institute round, you will have to pay admission fee that time itself. आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि आज हम DD लाए नहीं तो हम बाद में आएंगे. आपने उस टाइम पे DD नहीं दिया तो आपकी सीट चली गई, and that will be allotted to somebody else. Please be clear on this. You have to carry DD compulsory. Okay. Coming to minority, what are minority institutes? So engineering colleges, there are 2 types, minority and non-minority. Now minority colleges all will have 51% seats for minority. They do not have any reserved seats. So basically other colleges have 50% for reserved categories like SC, ST, OBC. Whereas minority colleges will have 51% reserved for their own minority and 49% for the general. So again, in minority, there will be 2 types, religious and linguistic minority. Now, which are those colleges? Let me share with you the list of those colleges. So religious. Wait a minute now. So religious minority institutes are this, which I've already put here: Sabu Siddiqui, Rizvi, Kaleskar, and theme Boisa. These are for Muslim, Christian minority, Father Agnel, Bandra, Vashi, St. Francis Borivali, St. John Palgar, St. Xavier's Mahim. Roman Catholic, Don Bosco Kurla, Jain Gujarati, Sain Anchor, Jain minority, AP Shah Thani. So this is religious minority. Linguistic minority, Gujarati minority will be DJ Sangvi and KJ Sumaya Sayan. Now, here KJ Sumaya Vidya Vihar does not fall in the CET counseling. You all are aware about it. Become autonomous, and KJ takes the admission individually on its own. आज से 3 साल पहले KJ Somaiya also was a Mumbai University, and the admission were through cap round, but since last 2 to 3 years KJ is separate, but KJ falls under cap round. And then there is universal Vashi. What are Sindhi minorities? So Thadumal, which is very good. Vivekanand Chembur, very good. Vatumal Ulhasnagar. Malayalam is Pillai New Panvel and Pillai Rasaini. Punjabi minority KC College Thane. Tamil minority SIS. Hindi minority Thakur, LR Tiwari and L Tilak Uparkhene. So these are the list of minority colleges which students and parents can explore on their own. Now what is cap round? So cap round is centralized admission process. This year there are 3 rounds. Till last year there were only 2 rounds happening, and a third round was vacancy round. But this year they've kept 3 cap rounds, and it will be common for all Maharashtra colleges. And conducting body is CET Cell, Government of Maharashtra, and website I've already mentioned, fe2022.mahacet.org. So students have to log on to this website for doing the registration process. How the flow would be that, or first is online registration, document verification. You will get your merit rank. Then there will be, after the merit rank is coming, you will be filling option form, and then there will be 3 cap rounds which will be happening, and that's how the process will end, which I will be explaining in detail at the end. Now this year, for last 2 years, due to the pandemic, they had given the option of also online document verification. That was called e-scrutiny. But since till 2019, there was always physical verification only. This year, again, the same rule has come, and there is no e-scrutiny. Students cannot do document verification online. It is compulsorily physical verification, whereby students have to go to the facilitation centers. The list of all the centers are given on the website. You can choose a center which is near to your house. So every student will have the possibility of going very nearer to their house and go there with your all the original documents along with attested Xerox copies. So when you will go with that documents, they will verify your documents, checking with original, and then they will give you an acknowledgement receipt. Unless and until your documents are verified, the process is incomplete. So please see to it that students should ideally, also it is compulsory till 2019 it was so. I don't know this year whether it is compulsory or not, but till 2019, when the students had to go, it was compulsory that students should be going to verify the documents physically.
Yeah, 1 second, Neepa ma'am. It's a request, if there are more than 1 logins from any particular family, kindly log out, as will request. There are a couple of more students who are requesting, but the participants are, the limit is already full. So if there are more than 1 login, we'll request you to kindly, some of them to, continue the meeting with just 1 login than multiple logins. Fine, Neepa ma'am, you can carry on.
So yes, as I told you that students will have to go personally to get the documents verified. And FC center will, facilitation centers will give you an acknowledgement receipt. Then next is how the form looks. This is the first page. When you go to the website, mahacet2022.org, whatever that, you have to click on the new registration. When you are doing it for the first time, the students would be clicking on new registration on the given option. Then when you click on that, you will be asked this kind of question. So see here, if whether you have appeared for MSCET 2022. So if you say yes, then they are going to ask you all the details of your MSCET report, exam. That is your application number, your roll number, your date of birth. If you will click no, then they will ask you to put your JEE main score. If that is also not there, if you will click no to that, then if you are an NRI candidate, then they will ask you whether you are NRI or OCI. So all that options are available. Basically, NRIs have not given MHT CET, so they will be given admissions based on their CET for their NRI seats. After when you go to that, when you will put all the details, they will also give you an OTP. They will tell you to put the details of your date of birth, name, gender, religion, family income, contact details, address, mobile, email, and then they will tell you to generate a password. So you have to choose a password with certain specifications that they will have told you. Please make accordingly. After when you generate it, you will be given an OTP on the mobile that you will give. When you enter that OTP, then your application registration part is over. So if you will see here, save and proceed, you have to keep doing it. Here they have asked you all the details. They are asking you name. So please do not follow this. You have to follow your own. Please understand this. This is a sample form. You do not have to copy anything from here. You will be putting your informations. Let's say there will be students who are from Andheri, they will write Mumbai suburb. The students from Bandra to South Mumbai will write Mumbai city. Students of Nerul will write accordingly. So think twice and fill up. ऐसे नहीं कि blindly आप इस form को copy करेंगे. आपको अपने details डालने. This is just a sample form. Please be clear on that. And then they will ask you for OTP. So you have to put that OTP. Then they'll say verify the OTP. And after that, your application number will be, ID will be generated. So you have to save, keep that application ID and your password noted down on some pen and paper. क्योंकि आपने अगर तभी के तभी नहीं किया, बाद में करेंगे, तो आपको ये application number और ID होना चाहिए वापस, क्योंकि if you forget that, आप कैसे वापस एंटर करेंगे? Once you have finished this process, then you cannot click on new registration. Then you will have to go into login, already registered candidate, and there you will have to put your application ID and password. So this is how you will put your application and password and sign in. And when you do that, these are so they are showing you like this, that your first step is registering. That is completed. Remaining all the steps are still incomplete, wherein there are how many steps? 10 steps. Fill candidate types, fill home university and category details, fill special reservations, fill qualification details, JEE main details, upload photograph, upload required documents, pay application fee, confirmation application. All this will be reflecting. Now here they will ask you which type you belong to. So again, as I mentioned earlier, you have to select whether you belong to type A, type B, type C, type D. Based on what you are selecting, they will ask you to upload the documents. So these are again new extra types. So of course not belonging to you all. So based on, let's say we had selected type A, so they're asking for birth certificate. Then आपने 10th कहाँ से किया? तो here we have written Mumbai city. पर आपने suburb से किया तो you will be mentioning Mumbai suburb. किसी ने थाने से या नेरुल से किया तो they will apply accordingly. So please do not copy this. You have to do it as per your 10th and 12th details. Okay. Then home university would be Mumbai University, because you will be applying to Mumbai University. You belong to which category? So again, based on your category, open, SC, ST, जो भी है आपका, वो आप डालेंगे. Family income and remaining whatever information they are asking, you will be putting it and save and proceed. Again, all the details you will fill up and save and proceed. Then they will ask you your 10th standard result. तो आपको अपने साइंस के, मैथ के, इंग्लिश के मार्क्स पूछे जाएंगे, एंड देन दे विल आस्क यू द टोटल स्कोर. सो यू विल बी पुटिंग एग्रीगेट स्कोर. आपका जो भी टोटल है आउट ऑफ 500, 600, 700 जो भी है, दैट यू विल बी पुटिंग एज योर total aggregate marks. Out of how many, that also you will mention. Then qualifying exam, HSC, again, whatever details that you have to fill, you will fill it accordingly. Okay? And then they will ask you about your HSC data also. Finally, you have to upload the images, that is signature and photograph. Whatever JPG size and format they have mentioned, which is given in the brochure, upload those images accordingly. Now coming to documents. So because we had selected type A, these are the list of documents. Let's say if you also belong to category, there will be additional document asked in the format. Say if you have applied for OBC, so they will ask you for caste certificate, caste validity certificate, NCL certificate. वो extra हो जाएगा, तो वो भी आपको upload करना है. So whatever documents a student will upload here, he or she has to carry all those original documents and attested copy to the facilitation center as well for verification. Then finally you will be, I think ma'am अभी भी कोई parents नहीं शायद.
We will be sharing the recording, Nipa ma'am, so let's continue.
Okay. So and then finally you will be doing the application fee. Now for the students who have, I think, given MHT CET, for them the application fee is not applicable. It is only for the students who have not given MHT CET in applying through JEE. So that will again be reflected and accordingly submit karenge, and you will take a printout of this application form. You have to also carry the printed copy of application form along to the facilitation center. Remember, the copy of application form that you have already filled with all original documents plus attested copy. Ye aapko in the time period which is mentioned as 21st of September to 4th October. In this durations, you have to finish this entire process. All right. So this is the flow chart which I am showing to all of you, wherein to start with your MHT CET result came, then the admission process started, which was 21st September to 4th October, which we have already said. You register, upload all the documents, then you will go for physical verification to facilitation center again between 21st September to 4th October. Then there will be provisional merit list coming up. Once all the process of this up to 4th October is over, the provisional merit list will come up based on their scores. How they will get the merit list, uski bhi details are explained in the brochure. So if parents want to know all those details, they will be able to go through the brochure carefully and understand how will they prepare the merit list. They have given clarification on that as well. Now, if you have any grievances or queries in the provisional merit list, you are allowed to challenge or mail it to the CET cell. If there is any changes done or it's valid, they may change. If it is not, then corrected and final merit list will come. All the dates were given before, but now they have removed. So even I removed from my PPT because I did not want parents to have confusion. So these dates right now are not available. You will have to keep checking the website for the dates. Once the final merit list comes out, they will show the seat matrix for the first cap round, wherein you will be able to see which institutes have which seats. That seat matrix will be available, total number of seats. Where now comes the option form filling. This is very important stage where students need to understand one thing, that they are allowed to fill from minimum 1 up to 300 options in the option form filling. As I told earlier also, 300 is definitely very difficult or kind of impossible, but definitely 50 is much doable. Up 100 tak bhi le ja sakte hain. So how will you choose the option form? Starting from topmost colleges, आपको जो भी पसंद है सारे with top branches जो आपको पसंद है, even if you are not going to get it, let's say I want VJTICS, but I am not going to get VJTICS, still you will put that. आप ये नहीं सोचेंगे कि मुझे नहीं मिल रहा है तो मैं क्यों डालूं. You never know, cutoffs can change little bit here and there. So I will request parents and students to understand that if they feel that we are not going to get it, means we should not put it. That is not the way form should be filled. You definitely should start with whatever you like. I mean, you feel that I am really wanting this, वो आप सारे डालें with some of the ones realistic options जो आपके कट ऑफ्स के साथ बैठते हैं और आपको डेफिनेटली अच्छे लगते हैं. दिस वे मेक अ प्रॉपर एक रफ आपका ऑप्शन फॉर्म. आप परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशंस करके 2-3 बार, आपके पास काफी टाइम है ये बनाने का. It is going to be after 7th or 12th of October. You have enough time to go through and do this marathon by doing lot of homework. This is your homework right now. And जितना आप इसको अच्छे से करेंगे, smartly करेंगे, there is a possibility you can get your desired college with desired branch as well. There is anything is possible. But yes, you have to take that effort. So students will fill up the option form properly. After that, they will allot the seat. Let's say student is allotted the seat in the first cap round. Now, in the first round, if anybody is getting the very first option, let's say किसी ने first option पे जो भी डाला है उसको वो मिल गया, so वो automatically auto freeze हो जाएगा, whereby the student has to take the admission in that college and that candidate will be out of the cap round process automatically. He has to confirm the seat by going to the ARC center. First, you have to go to ARC, Admission Reporting Center. So student will go to Admission Reporting Center with all the documents and 1,000 rupees fees of admission confirmation. After doing that, the student has to go to the allotted institute as well for document verification. They cannot go directly to the institute. First, they have to go to ARC. Please remember, the process is मतलब आप skip ये सोचे कि नहीं मैं ARC ना जाऊं और मैं directly allotted institute में जाऊं, ऐसा नहीं करना है. आप पहले ARC जाएंगे, उसके बाद ही you will go to allotted institute. But allotted institute पे भी जाना है to the students who have got a very first option and is auto freezed. Second case, let's say student have got a seat, not the first but between second to whatever options he has put, उसमें का कोई भी एक सीट मिला है और बच्चा ये चाहता है कि भाई मुझे जो मिला है, I am happy with that, I am done, I am very happy with what I have got and I do not want to participate further and I want this. So that is called self-freezing. So that candidate can do self, मतलब खुद से freeze करेगा उस सीट को and automatically after freezing that, he will be out of the cap round. So that candidate also has to follow the same procedure of going to ARC, Admission Reporting Center, pay the fees, get the document verified, and then after that going to the allotted institute. This is the second case. Third case is the case where student has been allotted any option other than the first, and let's say I have got my 10th option, but I do want to participate in the next round because I want the betterment. I do not want to freeze it. I don't want this. I still am hoping that I can move ahead. I can move, get better option. Such candidates will choose an option called non-freeze. So such candidates will be then eligible to participate in the next round as well. But such candidates also have to report to the ARC and pay the admission fee and get document verified. But they need not go to allotted institutes because they are waiting for betterment. Please be clear on this. The students who are not freezing the option and choosing non-freeze are only supposed to report to ARC for the first cap round, pay the fees, get the documents verified, and wait for the next round. Now coming to the cap round 2. So once the cap round 1 admission process is over, everything is done, again they will reflect the vacant seats before starting the cap round 2. There will be availability of seats in each colleges will be reflected. Based on that, if you are wanting to change your options, so this is something different from JOSA. JOSA में it was that once you fill up the form, you cannot change any of your options entirely till the 6th round. Whereas in MHT, students are allowed to change their options for the next round as well. I will request parents to keep their mics muted, please. So in the cap round 2, students can definitely rearrange, or if they want, they feel कि अब इसमें seats ज़्यादा हो गई, I may try this, and they want to add or subtract or rearrange their options, they can do that. Let me also tell you, there can be students who have failed to participate in first round. उन्होंने online वो submit नहीं कर पाए first round में. They are also eligible again in round 2 and fill up a fresh option form and participate. Please be clear, it is mentioned in the brochure that students who have not filled up option form for the first cap round could not get through it, can still participate in round 2 as well. And so of course वो आपको करना नहीं है, but ये by chance अगर किसी ने ऐसी गलती कर दी तो for them it is, I'm just suggesting. So students are allowed. It's only that whatever is allotted to you, that you would be not mentioning for the options in your second round. So let's say मुझे आज KJ सुमैया सायन या मुझे स्वामी विवेकानंद मिल गया, whatever branch I was. So you will not put that option for your cap round 2. And again in cap round 2 also the same process has to be followed, wherein आपको अगर first option मिल गया तो आपका auto freeze हो जाएगा and you will complete the process by going to ARC and then allotted institute. Similarly second case वाला जिन्हें self freeze कर दिया वो भी वो करेगा. Third option, if he wants to go for still betterment, will wait by paying only fees and getting document verified at ARC for cap round free. This year, as I mentioned earlier, there are 3 cap rounds. Till last year, there were only 2, but now this year they've kept 3 cap rounds. So again, for cap round 3, there will be seat matrix available, based on which again, if you want to change your options or add or subtract your options, whatever you want, except your allotted seat, you can do it. After third round, everybody has to confirm the seat. Whatever you have been allotted, that's your final seat. So then, all the students who have allotted and have not gone to the allotted, I mean, those who have waited for betterment, they all will then definitely get their document verified, pay the fees, and will be going to the allotted institute and confirm their admission. So that's how the cap rounds will get over after 3 rounds. After that, whatever seats will remain, that will be given to the institutes, and institutes will be conducting the seat allotment at their own level by either institute quota or a vacancy round. So as I told you, VJTI and Sardar Patel College of Engineering does not have institute quota, but they do conduct vacancy rounds. Please be clear parents. तो आपको देखना है VJTI और SPC की कॉलेज वेबसाइट जरूर देखनी है कि वो वैकेंसी राउंड कब होंगे. I can definitely share last year's document के how they had conducted vacancy round so that you can have information on that. But yes, they also conduct vacancy round. It's just that it is not institute quota. So every institute will conduct their own rounds at their individual level. And finally, the entire process will get over. So I guess that was it for the entire this thing. Now, if parents have queries, yes, sir, we are here.
So I think it will be good to unmute one by one. And also parents and students, I'll request you to kindly go through the brochure once properly, because a lot of questions are obviously one session is not going to be enough to all of a sudden, understand so much of rules, regulations, and information. We'll address a lot of queries. We don't mind taking another session, but a lot of things will be clear to you if you go through the brochure properly. So Nipa ma'am, I think you can unmute one by one, and
yeah,
a lot of questions will be common, so they will get addressed.
So it's Nina.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes,
you're
please
audible.
go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the nationality certificate? We have the domicile certificate. Will that do as a nationality certificate?
Yes, that will do. That will do.
Okay. Ma'am, the ARC which you mentioned, it is the same as the facilitation
More
center?
or less, all the FC centers will get converted into ARC. They have not mentioned the list, but all a majority all FC centers will be converted into ARC.
But they will display the list later on. So
Yes,
we have to
yes.
go according to
Yes.
it.
So
Yes.
for
Okay, ma'am.
ARC or FC, the list will be on the website. One can go to any of your convenience. There is no such binding on it.
Okay, ma'am. I saw the facilitation centers, but it is not mentioned as ARCs. That is why I asked that question, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
absolutely. And every year there are certain, minor changes which can come up. So a lot of our information is based on this time's brochure and a lot of things that we have seen in the last couple of years. But at the same time, once, the website is ready for admission, then please minutely just go through about especially the ARCs and FCs. Gradually, a lot of FCs get converted into ARCs, but
All
let's
right.
not take that as a thumb rule.
Yes, ma'am. You mentioned about attested certificates. Whose attestation is allowed? I mean, can we come
Gazetted
to
officer, gazetted officer.
or even principal of PACE is okay as attestation or no?
Well,
Okay.
as such कोई issue नहीं है, but yes, you can reach out to the college for the same, because
Okay, ma'am.
basically they have lot of things. So it's better that nearby आपके कोई gazetted officer है, आप करवा लीजिए उनसे, या SCO है.
SCO. Okay. Ma'am, name has to be as in the HSC mark sheet, right? The surname, name,
Yes.
and father's
Whatever
name.
was in MHT,
Yeah.
CT, hall ticket, whatever was name mentioned,
All right.
same format.
Okay, ma'am. You said that when we get the not freeze option, supposing I have not got the first choice, but I have got the second choice, I have to
Yeah.
visit the ARC and
Yes.
pay 1,000.
Yes.
I understood that, but do we have to pay it in DD or cash format?
Well, I think that is not DD. They have not mentioned about DD.
Yeah, they've not
Okay, ma'am.
mentioned as such about the DD, but we will
Just
also see
1,000.
and will request you also to have a look
Okay,
at that.
okay, ma'am. We'll try on that. Supposing, ma'am, in round two, now I have chosen the non-freeze option. I have paid 1,000 rupees, but again in the second round also, I have got a little better choice, but I have not got my first choice. Do I have to pay the 1,000 rupees again?
No. Then second
Okay,
time, no,
ARC?
no, ma'am, no.
It is only once.
Only
Yes.
once. Only once.
It is only once.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
and also here parents needs to understand that when you get betterment, whatever betterment is given to you, you have to accept it. Your first option will as it is go away automatically. You then cannot think कि भाई मुझे ये नहीं चाहिए था, मुझे पहले वाला ही better था मेरे लिए.
You have applied for a betterment.
I didn't get it,
you
ma'am. Sorry.
So once you apply for a betterment, and if you get a betterment, you have
Yeah.
to take it. Automatically, your previous selection is
Okay.
forfeited. वो चला जाता है.
Not freeze option, I cannot go back to it. Whatever betterment
हाँ,
option is
because
there,
आपने
that
betterment का
accept.
option दिया था, आपको betterment मिल गया है, आपको betterment लेना पड़ेगा.
Okay, ma'am. Understood, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, in the institute quota, the float option is available in the institute quota.
Here at least currently
No,
it doesn't
I
mention.
don't think so. I think in institute there will be no float option. Whatever seat has been allotted to you, you have to go and get that.
So at least
All
in the
right.
brochure right now, it's not mentioned. So we are trying to stick as much as possible to the information listed here.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
There is 200154.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are audible.
please go ahead.
Ma'am, actually, I wanted to ask a question. If I'm getting KJ Sumaya Vidya Vihar and Thadomal, and I'm getting IT, so which should I prefer before? Like Thadomal, right?
I would suggest Thadumal. Yeah.
I also would suggest Thadomal, and this is our independent opinion.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, finally it's yours, but I had got the information that in fact last year Thadumal had better placements even than DJ Sangvi.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
KJ Somaya also being autonomous has been taking admission without the CET also. So hence we suggest Thadomal.
Okay. And ma'am, is institute quota based on first come first serve?
No, merit based.
Merit.
Merit based.
All right. Ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Mukesh Patel or DJ Sangvi will say DJ Sangvi.
Vedant.
So maybe ma'am, you can unmute another one meanwhile.
Yeah. Aman Pandey.
Next.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, do we have to apply for CET and JE separately?
No, no, no. Because they are going to ask you the JE details in the same
Hello.
form. They are going to ask the JE details in the same form.
Okay, ma'am.
So they will fetch whichever score is fitting in the cutoffs higher. They will automatically fetch. Let's say आपके JEE मेन के स्कोर पे आपको पहले मिल रहा है DJ सांघवी में. Then your CET score. Then you will be allotted seats based on JEE main score through AIR.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So
Excuse me, ma'am.
everyone, what you have to do is you have to furnish all information properly. As per your score, as per your exam percentile, as per your gender, everything as per the policy, wherever you fit into the cutoff, you will get that advantage.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah,
Manjeet?
please go ahead.
Ma'am, I'm getting admission in some different institute as well, not of MHC CT. So can I withdraw after the third round, or what is the withdrawal process? Like after the second round, we can withdraw, or after the third round?
That
So what?
you can cancellation admission details are mentioned in the format. You can definitely withdraw the admission. Why not?
Okay, ma'am. So it is mentioned in the brochure.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, I'll go through
Any
it once.
institute, I mean, any cell would, that is counseling cell will allow you the withdrawal of admission. Why will they not allow you?
Okay, ma'am. Thank
There is
you.
proper procedure which you have to follow.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yash.
Ma'am, I think you can unmute 2 to 3 together so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it moves fast.
Yash. Hello. Yes. Then there is A232 Max.
Hello, Miss. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Miss, I was not born in India, but I have a domicile certificate from Maharashtra. So I will be type A, right?
So you hold Indian passport?
Yeah.
Then of course. Why not?
So, but then for that birth certificate part to prove Maharashtra birth, what should I upload then?
No, so then you don't go for type A. You are not born in Maharashtra, then not type A. You go to type B,
Okay.
where
Okay.
you have a domicile.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Anushrut?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, if I take part in the CAP this year and a seat gets allotted to me, will I be allowed to take part in the CAP in 2023 next year? If I
Yeah,
take
why
a
not? By giving CET. Again, not based on your this code.
yes, because in JOSA, if I go to the 7th spot round, then
No,
I
in
will
CET
not...
you are still allowed.
Acha, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So Neepa ma'am, I am around. Just let me know. I am putting you on mute for myself, my laptop for a while. Huh? I have somebody here. Yeah, okay.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. OAPJC main 201085.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, where can we find our CET rank?
CET rank is, as I told you, is not given right now. When you will register that SML, state merit list is your rank. So when all the process will be done, the CET cell will declare SML. That will be
Okay.
the CET rank.
Okay, ma'am. And if we get admission in the first or second round, can we and if we take admission, can we still apply for the third round?
That is by choosing non-freeze. Yes.
Yeah, but we can still book the seat. So sorry, take the
No.
admission.
Okay. So you have to, if you want to like participate, you cannot confirm the admission in the institute.
Yeah, so we just have to pay, go to the ARC
Pay
and
ARC
then,
and pay 1,000 rupees and go for betterment.
Okay.
By choosing non-freeze option.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Mahesh Kelkar. Mahesh Kelkar. ध्रुव.
Hello.
हाँ जी सर. हाँ सर.
Ma'am, once I get a option as per my betterment form, can I again go for betterment?
Up to third round. Third round would be final round. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And do you have the cutoffs for this institutional round?
You will have to check on their institute, I mean the websites.
Okay. And does the institutional round start before CET counseling?
A few have started, but still I would say the results will only come after the cap rounds. Even though the application will be accepted, the results will come only after the cap rounds are over. Because first the seats will get filled through cap rounds, and whatever left seats are there, which will be allotted to the institute round.
Okay. So the seat allotment will start only afterwards.
Yes. So let's say DJ Sangvi online process is started already long ago, but they have not mentioned when they will declare the merit list. That will be only, I believe, after the cap rounds, after the entire CET cell process, cap process.
Okay. Okay. And if a student has appeared for JEE, hello.
1 minute, बच्चे पहले सर को खत्म कर लेना. हाँ सर, बोलिए.
If someone has appeared for JEE as well as CET, then do we require to apply separately for all India
No,
quota?
sir. I already mentioned, no, it is going to be the data already you are giving for JEE main also in the CET form. So they will have your data for JEE main. And if your JEE mains percentile is good and is falling in the cutoff for the seat through JEE main, they will automatically fetch it.
And that will be through all India seat.
Yes, yes. Cap round only. The process will continue simultaneously. Cap round. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right.
While in institutional round, do they consider JEE main for institutional round quota?
They do. They do. They will also ask for the JEE main details. They will also ask.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
हाँ ध्रुव बोलो.
Yes, ma'am. So I want to opt for Gujarati linguistic minority. So मेरे living certificate पे लिखा हुआ है कि I am from Gujarati. My mother tongue is Gujarati, but then do I need it from separate mandal?
No, no. If it is mentioned on the living certificate, it's fine, and pro forma O filled up. That's it, and signed by any of your mandal के जो भी है आपके उनसे करा लो.
Okay, but ma'am, excellent. I have done it from my mandal, so it's saying that I am Gujarati speaking, not like Gujarati linguistic minority. ये शब्द mention नहीं है. So will it be fine? Like it says I am Gujarati speaking Jain minority. So will this be fine?
Should be fine. But आपका living certificate में गुजराती mentioned है ना, तो आप वही upload कर दो. That will work.
Okay, ma'am. So that will work for sure, right?
Yeah, it will work.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Vidita Chakrabarti.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I think question one was if you are a CBSE student with a domicile certificate, not born in Maharashtra, but you can still be type 1, right?
No, if you're not born in Maharashtra, then type B. So type A is born in Maharashtra and done 10th and 12th.
Okay, but I thought type B was when the parents have domicile in Maharashtra.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Let me just hold कर लीजिए. वो भी मैं confirm कर देती हूँ. Which page it is mentioned? आप सारे parents उस चीज को भी समझ लीजिए. I will mention the page number wherein you can check on the brochure. So it is on the page number 4, which says what is type A. Candidate passing SSC and also HSC examination from a recognized institution in Maharashtra. And candidate who is either domicile of Maharashtra and or है, तो आप type A में आ जाएंगे. So even the student who was NRI जो मुझे कह रहा था वो भी शायद type A में आ जाएगा. Yes, you can be type A.
Okay, my only doubt was, since we wrote CBSE, not
No, that's okay.
Maharashtra.
Board doesn't matter. Board doesn't matter. It's okay.
Okay.
आपका 10th और 12th महाराष्ट्र में होना चाहिए.
Yes, yes, yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
that is there.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Babu Rao.
Good evening, ma'am. The before cap round, you have been telling to get it registered under DT.
नहीं, I am
What
not.
is that, ma'am?
Sir, can you जरा clear बताएं? आपका आवाज clear नहीं आ रहा है, sir. Can you repeat?
Yeah, I'm repeating it. Before filling the cap round, you have been telling to get it registered under DT. What is that?
नहीं, 800 क्या आप कह रहे? 800?
DT, not 800. Before getting it registered under cap, you told that to get it registered under DT.
Registered? Hey, sir, you have to register online the form filling. Before the cap round, first you have to fill up the form. Okay? This is the online form. ऑनलाइन फॉर्म भरना है, आपको सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स जो भी मांग रहे हैं वो अपलोड करने हैं. आपको उसमें अगर आपको पैसे भरना है, बिकॉज आपने अगर सीईटी नहीं दिया है और सिर्फ जेई में, तो दे विल आस्क यू टू.
That's all clear, ma'am. The question is that वो कैप फॉर्म फिलअप करने के पहले कुछ प्रोसीजर है क्या? मतलब इनिशियल कुछ प्रोसीजर है क्या? Only getting it registered and getting the login.
हाँ, that's it. Registering and document verification, and then you have to wait and fill the option form. Once the SML is declared by the CT cell, and once final merit list will be declared, after that you have to fill option form filling.
That's okay, ma'am. That I understood. Now, when we apply for the institute quota, so at that time, that any reference number of cap registration to be given.
They will ask you. They will ask you. They will ask you.
Okay. And while uploading the document. While uploading the document, whether you need to upload a Xerox or it is again attested copy.
Sir, uploading is better originals. Uploading should always be of the original documents. तो आप original documents को scan करिए और उसे upload करिए.
That not to be required to be attested, है ना? That is not to be attested.
नहीं, original को क्यों आप attest करेंगे? No, when you are uploading original, why you will need attested copy only Xerox? Originals को आपको कभी attest नहीं कराना है.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Janai Asher.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I wanted to ask, where do we have to put the linguistic minority option? Where would it?
Form mein, they will ask you. When you will click minority, yes, they will ask you whether you belong to religious or linguistic. Okay. And automatically the form will show you that option.
And on Performa O, whose signature is means, do we require any signature of official or or anything?
1 minute. Authorized. 1 minute. Signature of candidate, name of candidate. That's it.
Oh, okay. So it's a kind of self-declaration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's mentioned minority community student self-declaration.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Everything is given very clearly in the brochure. Yeah, and the next is Mitali. Okay. Gautam.
Hello, ma'am. This is Mitali's father.
Sir.
So, yeah, so I had that question whether, see, they have asked both scores while filling up the form. Okay, we have started the registration. They have asked the question that whether you have taken CET and JE both. Okay, so the both scores, once we fill up the roll number, they fetch the scores from server. Okay, so at which
server से आ जाता है, JE में आपको खुद डालना पड़ता है.
Yeah. So at what point would I be asked based on which score you have to take admission? I mean,
you will not be asked. The computer will automatically fetch and give.
Okay, so it is an auto process. Okay.
Auto process.
Okay. And after every, I mean, I saw your PPT. After every round, every cap round, we'll have to go to ARC, right? I mean, if we get.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
आपको ARC जाके डॉक्यूमेंट वेरीफाई तो करवाना है, फीस खाली आपको एक बार भरनी है.
Okay, and institute also we'll have to go only once, meaning
institute when you freeze the seat. मतलब अगर आपने फर्स्ट और सेकंड राउंड में फ्रीज नहीं किया तो फाइनल राउंड में आपने सेकंड राउंड में फ्रीज कर दिया तो उस राउंड में आपको इंस्टीट्यूट जाना है. जब भी आप फ्रीज ऑप्शन चूज कर लेंगे थर्ड राउंड में तो वो ऑटोमेटिकली फ्रीज ही हो जाएगा, आपको जो मिला वो हो ही गया, फाइनल है.
Okay.
सारे बच्चे जाएंगे, बट फर्स्ट और सेकंड में से जो भी राउंड में अगर आपने फ्रीज चूज कर लिया ऑप्शन, देन यू हैव टू गो टू इंस्टीट्यूट.
Okay. And normally all these facilitation centers, they are only converted into.
They will be converted, most of them. Yes.
Okay. So we can go to anywhere. I mean,
nearby. Yeah, any nearby.
Or
yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Thakur College is near there. Sardar Patel is there. So there are many. Yes, anywhere you can go.
Fine, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm applying as a OBC. I've got NCL document and caste certificate.
Great.
I'm gonna apply for caste validity right. It is kind of in process. If I get a receipt, is it okay to show the receipt?
Yeah. You can. I think upload receipt at this point.
I think the last date to get the document is like 9/11, right?
Yeah.
9 of December. And if I'm not able, if I get a seat,
then you will automatically be converted into open.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Like if I get a seat in cap round 1 as a OBC, and if I am not able to provide the documents, what will happen? Would I lose the seat?
Well, when you'll go to FC Center, I think it's better that you ask them only this question.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, is college open right now? Like tomorrow?
They are. FC centers are open.
No, I'm asking Pace College because I have
Pace College is open.
1 or 2 documents which I have to get signed from college.
Yeah. So today, so it's already 4:10. It's still open. You can come and get it done. Tomorrow Sunday college nahi rahega.
Yeah. So if we get a college, we have to go to that centers, right? FC centers to show that we have got a college.
Yes.
And what about
FC center?
ACR.
वो तो see, FC center is you are going to get document verified for the registration process का आपका complete हुआ है उस चीज के लिए. Unless your documents are verified by FC center, your form will not be considered for cap round. Please understand, all of you. आपको FC सेंटर में फर्स्ट स्टेप है कि आपने पूरा अपना फॉर्म भर दिया ऑनलाइन, आपने सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड कर दिए, आपने ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन फीस भर दिया और प्रिंट आउट निकाला. उसके साथ आप अपने ओरिजिनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स और आपके अटेस्टेड कॉपीज लेकर जब FC सेंटर जाकर के वेरीफाई कराएंगे, वो आपको एक्नॉलेज करके रिसिप्ट देंगे, तभी योर एंटायर प्रोसेस इज ओवर एंड देन ओनली योर नेम विल बी रिफ्लेक्टेड इन SML. Be clear on this. Okay?
Ma'am, I have a doubt for the vacancy round.
क्या doubt है बच्चे?
Like we have to get one document from the principal, right? From the college we get applied, which we get a seat.
नहीं तुम्हारा question.
Like if I get a seat in KJ Somaya and I want to try for another college in vacancy round, I have to get a letter from them, right?
वो कॉलेज आपको उससे बेटर वाला ऑप्शन चाहिए ऊपर का, then you will choose non-freeze option and just go to ARC, report there, show their documents, pay 1,000 rupees and wait for the next round. इसमें कॉलेज में कहाँ जाने की बात आई?
Because I thought that you need the principal's letter.
No. You are confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A685.
Hello, ma'am. Actually, during the MST CET examination form filling, like I am from OBC, right? So, but I didn't had the certificate during that time, so I had filled open only. But now,
Yeah,
when I
you
have
can fill, you can apply if you have all the valid documents.
okay, ma'am, can you please repeat what were you saying about KG Somaya that we can only apply through G means because the internet connection was disturbed in
No,
between.
I didn't say KJ Somaya you can only apply through JMIN. I said KJ Somaya Vidya Vihar does not fall in CET cell. It is an autonomous deemed university now. So KJ Somaya Vidya Vihar has its own admission process. जिसमें they also have their para CET, JMIN सारा consider करते हैं. But it is on their level. But KJ Somaya Sion falls under CET. That's what I said.
Okay. So for KG Somaya, I have to apply like
Vidya
from
Vihar you will have to separately मतलब I think उनका process almost खत्म होने आए होंगे विद्या विहार के तो because they start very early because they are not waiting for CET or this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand. Yes. Thank you.
Basically, I will be unable to answer questions in the chat because I am here also talking and answering in the chat would be difficult. So, will request parents अगर बाद में अगर उनके answer satisfied नहीं होते तो they can message any of us and get their doubts cleared. Okay, who is OAPJC 201466446? Well, CSC or SPIT, DJCEC, I will for SPIT or BJCSC. Not.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask if Proforma O needs to be on stamp paper and notarized.
No, it is self-declared, ma'am. Self-declared.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Sanjeev Arora.
Ma'am, good evening.
Good evening,
I just missed the starting part. When we are starting the registration process, we have to go by new registration only?
Yes, you have to go by new registration. Yes.
And we are from Mumbai domicile. I think he is born in Mumbai and he has done 10th and 12th in Mumbai only.
तो टाई पे
हो गया. अच्छा, और दूसरा मैम ये जो सर्टिफिकेट्स वगैरह जो देने हैं जो फॉर्म रजिस्ट्रेशन करना है सर्टिफिकेट्स देने ऑल दिस हैज टू बी डन बाय 4th October.
यस मतलब ओरिजिनल दिखाना है एंड अटेस्टेड उनको देना है. यस
अटेस्टेड ये फैसिलिटेशन सेंटर को एफसी में जाके एंटायर प्रोसेस हैज टू बी डन बाय 4th October.
यस सर. यस सर.
अच्छा मैम ये जो सर्टिफिकेट जो रह गया पासिंग सर्टिफिकेट ये
वो तो ठीक है वो पासिंग सर्टिफिकेट का कोई टेंशन ना करो वो तो बाद में भी मतलब इट्स नॉट रिक्वायर्ड अर्जेंटली एट दिस पॉइंट.
अच्छा इस वक्त जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. अच्छा मैम पुणे कॉलेजेस की लिस्ट हमने तो बॉम्बे की बहुत बात कर ली.
सो बेसिकली सो सी देखिए सर हमें पुणे में तो मैंने आपको बताया कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग पुणे है बाकी भी मतलब पर हम मतलब उतना हमारे बच्चे वहां नहीं है तो हम तो हमारे बच्चों के एक्सपीरियंस के हिसाब से ही ज्यादा बात करेंगे. अब रैंकिंग में हो लेकिन हमें अगर उनकी उतनी इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है तो हम क्या बात करें बताइए सर.
अच्छा बट आप एक इंडिकेटिव लिस्ट जैसे ब्रोशर आप भेजने वाली हैं या भेज दिया मैं चेक नहीं कर पाया पर ब्रोशर के साथ में अगर एक इंडिकेटिव लिस्ट अगर भेज दें ऑफ कोर्स वी कैन एग्जीक्यूट आवर चॉइस. देयर इज जस्ट अ लिस्ट ऑफ कॉलेजेस.
विल ट्राई
थोड़ा हेल्प हो जाएगी कि ऐसा कोई इंपॉर्टेंट और अच्छा कॉलेज ना हो जो हमारे हाथ से निकल जाए और ये लिस्ट में हम रख सकते हैं फ्रॉम दैट एंगल ओनली. बाकी तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
हम तो बॉम्बे की बात कर रहे हैं. किसने कहा?
पर्निका
हमें अभी बहुत ज्यादा पुणे का तो कॉलेज में तो जानते हैं. बाकी कॉलेज का
I will request parents to be muted if they are not having.
क्या
Mr. Giriraj, can you mute yourself? Mr. Giriraj, please mute yourself. हाँ बोलो पर्णिका.
Ma'am, I had one doubt that after every round, do we have to change our college options?
You can. It's not compulsory.
No, ma'am. Actually, if I apply for betterment and I got one college, so I have to remove that for the second round.
From the second round, if you are changing your options, yes.
And if I don't change, then
let it be. Then let it be. It will remain as it is.
So in second round, they will not allow the same college again, right?
No, I mean, if you're not getting betterment, that whatever you have been allotted, it will remain with you.
Okay. And
if you are not moving upward and whatever is allotted to you, वो आपके पास रह जाएगा. अगर आपको betterment मिला तो ही जो आपको मिला है वो चला जाएगा.
Okay. And ma'am, one more thing that do we have to get signed document signed by gazetted officers?
Yes.
Okay. It's not self-assisted?
No.
Okay, ma'am. And one more doubt that in CS, we have different types of CS, like artificial intelligence and then CS data science, and there is pure CS. So which one is better?
Well, that's a very, I would say, personal choice, honestly. So basically, when I was talking to my son, he always said that it depends on child to child. You have to maybe go whenever it is, let's say CS or CSAI or machine learning or data science, maybe you can go through the courses of the programs. A pure CS would be more of coding. A CSAI will be more of math, less of coding. What interests you? You have to see if you feel that, no, I definitely know a little bit about it and I want to definitely go ahead with AI. You can choose AI. आपको ये लगे कि नहीं, maybe over a period of 4 years, my interest might change, then go for CS. It's personal choice, honestly. You can go through the courses for the programs and take a call on your personal interest. If you really like math a lot, then yes, AI can be fine. But if you're not very fond of math, then possibly it can be that AI may feel challenging to you right now. People are looking for AI data science because they feel that it's very demanding and uska future bahut hai. Let me tell all the students and parents here, I as parent, I have always personally felt that you should never choose something because it is in demand. You should always choose something because you really like it and you want to do it. Because then only you will be able to excel. And it's very important that after 4 years, if you have been really interested in doing that, you will be automatically excelling and you will have a bright future. But if you get something which you are not interested in and maybe your performance in the 4 years will not be up to the mark, however be the demanding AI program be, you may not get that placed better. So think sincerely and decide. Now you all are 18, you are matured, you have gone through this 2 years of journey, lot of thoughts have already been, I would say, placed in your brain. They are already, you are quite capable of taking those kind of decisions. Kids are quite capable, honestly.
Okay. Ma'am, one more thing that the CET cell has mentioned that the classes will start from 1st November.
Yeah.
And cap round will continue till 18th November.
Yeah,
so
that is possible. So slight little here and there, thoda sa hoga. That's okay. That's okay.
So ma'am, so people who are getting into an institution after 18th November, so how we will like...
Don't worry about all those things so much right now. Chill kar bachche, itna na mat tension le.
Okay.
There is always a path. Don't worry on those parts. They know everything. They'll figure out. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Vatsal.
Hello, ma'am. I am Vatsal's father.
Hi, sir. बोलिए.
Madam, if cap round 1 में मुझे जो college option मिलता है and if I don't select it, I mean I don't want to go for it, then I have an option to either freeze or not freeze.
Yeah, and even if you will not confirm that option by not even choosing non-freeze, still you are eligible to participate in the second round.
Okay, so in
the brochure, it's given. So जोसा में ऐसा नहीं था. जोसा में it was कि आपको जो सीट मिला आपको लेना ही है. In CET, even for those students who do not confirm the seat, still they are eligible to participate in second round.
Okay, so means they will assume कि इसको cap 1 का they are not
हाँ,
satisfied.
तो आपका वो सीट चला गया, but still you are eligible to participate in cap round 2.
Okay, so not selecting option will work fine.
But I would suggest you to choose non-freeze over not selecting.
Second side. Madam, we are Jain Gujarati, so मतलब preference क्या होना चाहिए? Linguistic होनी चाहिए या religious होनी चाहिए?
Linguistic, because religious में the colleges are not that very
Okay.
Yeah, linguistic colleges are more better.
Okay. And chances of securing the admission कौन सा इसमें रहेगा?
Quite good. Linguistic मतलब डीजे में अगर बच्चे के अच्छे परसेंटाइल है, definitely great chance. 51% seats है सर minority में.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Yes, sir. Dhwani? No, attestation is not self. I already said it should be from a gazetted officer. Yeah, Dhwani?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just wanted to know, my daughter is already in SRM.
Okay.
Hello.
हाँ ma'am.
My daughter is already studying in SRM. The original leaving certificate is submitted there.
Yes.
So we would not have the original school leaving certificate. So what should we do?
So ma'am, अगर आप लोग ब्रोशर पढ़ेंगे पेज नंबर 30, clearly it's mentioned in the last point, fifth section का third point. If a candidate is unable to produce original certificate at the time of his or her admission on account of admission already secured to some other institution, he or she shall produce a certificate from the head of institute where he or she is already taken admission, indicating that he or she has been admitted to a particular course in the institution on a particular date, and hence original certificates have been retained by that institute. The candidate shall produce the attested copy of those certificates from the head of that institute, and within 4 working days after the payment of fees, you will have to get that original certificates.
Okay. Okay.
It's clearly given in the brochure on page number 30.
Okay, thanks, ma'am.
Yes. Anushka?
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah.
If I get admission, like if I accept the seat of round 1 and want betterment, and I didn't get betterment in round 2, can I retain the same seat in round 3?
Or no. So in round 3, if you get betterment, then first will go away. But if in round 3 also, if your betterment has not happened, then whatever was allotted in first round will remain with you.
Yeah. And what is this betterment? Is it college betterment or preference betterment?
Both. Anything is possible based on what you have put above.
Yeah. For example, like if I get admission in somewhere like Atharva, for example, computer engineering, and then I want to get in father's AIDS. So
आपने अगर वो ऑप्शंस ऊपर डाले होंगे और अगर आपको वो ऑप्शन आपके कट ऑफ में आ जाते हैं सेकंड राउंड या तो आपको मिल जाएगा. So basically, be very smart on putting. So every student needs to understand one thing over here, that that when you are putting your preferences, you should put your preference in a way whereby you are 100% sure that your first option is the most liked, second usse kam, third usse, मतलब every lower preference is in the descending order of liking.
Okay.
Every above option is in the ascending order of liking.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Shloka?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm Shloka's father. I just want to confirm 2-3 things. One is this last year cutoff percentage is available with you, or you can share it.
We have already shared, sir, the links of last year's cutoffs.
Okay. The second part is, I think then it will be to students group. It must have been shared, na?
Yes, sir. So you will have to check with Shloka.
Okay. Second part is, suppose I'm applying in 10 colleges in the order of preference, maybe VJTI, Sardar Patel. So in that case, I need not apply to individual colleges. Individual colleges, I have to apply only in case where they are not in CET.
No, individual colleges is only in institute quota.
Okay. So, that
is a separate thing. CET cell में जितने भी college के list है वो आपको सब दिखेंगे.
Okay, so that CT cell के जो colleges है, that brochure will contain that list.
नहीं, वो आपको ऑनलाइन दिख जाएंगे. You have to first, मतलब that's why I'm telling you all to go through the cutoffs of all the colleges with branches and make the list. के let's say I want VJTICS, I want SPITCS, I want DJCS. मेरे cutoffs में ये सारे में से क्या भी बैठ रहा है, तो accordingly आपको list बनाइए. And then in online, when you will fill the option form, you will be able to see the options with the branch, and you have to select that in your preferential orders, first, second, third, whatever you want.
So the selection will be with the branch.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
With the
okay.
branch. College plus branch.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you. Kadambari Lohar. Universal or Shine Anchor? I guess Shine Anchor.
क्वेश्चन वाले थे करते का
हेलो
नहीं
हेलो मैम
हेलो मैम हाँ
with regards to the institutional quota, you did mention that DJ Sangvi already has released the forms, right?
Yeah, we had shared it long ago, ma'am.
Yeah, fair. So which are the other colleges where the forms are released? Can we get that
Hadumal
list?
has already started. That also was recently, the advertisement was shared. Then I think 2-3 colleges I have already shared.
Because Sangvi I know of.
श्लोका की कोणीतरी तिचा हात होता.
Sangvi I know, but
DJ Sangvi, Hadumal. Then 1 minute, ma'am. Let me just.
मला जरा माहिती
तो तुझ्यासाठी दिसतो.
लिस्ट मध्ये असतो ना माझ्याकडे.
Hadumal is recently started. SPIT also keep checking.
वेदांक काहीतरी
SPIT.
Yes.
Sardar Patel Institute of Technology. The brochure has been shared. You can check their websites basically.
Okay, fair enough. So that was first question. The second question is, when we go via institution quota, what is the difference in fees? Is there any difference?
No difference in fees. It's purely merit based and the same fees.
Okay, and you did mention that you have shared the cutoff list for the last year. But that cutoff list does not have the institutional cutoff.
So ma'am, that will be at the institute level. So you will have to check with the institutes. It won't be there on the CET cell.
Yeah, because we were trying some of the colleges and we did not get that cutoff list.
It's difficult to get, ma'am, but you can request, check on their websites. They must have put it. If we get it, we will share with you.
Okay.
Madam, as part of the betterment, if we do not get the admission in round 2 and round 3, at what point do we end up freezing our seats in that case?
So if you don't get in round 2 or 3 also, then so there is nothing like in the cap round, then you have to try individually in the vacancy round or the institute round.
Okay, but the seat that I have put on hold as a non-freeze, that's something that I can still rely on.
अगर मतलब सर आपको मिला है और आपने नॉन फ्रीज किया तो वो तो आपका रहेगा ही ना.
अच्छा.
कहीं नहीं जा रहा है. लेट्स से आपको फर्स्ट राउंड में जो भी सीट मिला वो आपने नॉन फ्रीज करके रख दिया और आपने उस सीट के लिए फीस भी भर दी. And let's say second or third round you did not get any betterment. Your first seat always will remain with you.
Okay. Acha madam, just one more thing. So my son has got low marks in JEE, but decent marks in CET. Now, in that case, what is the chance that his admission will not be considered?
No, definitely. Why, sir? If he's got good marks in CET पे तो ज़्यादा ही सीट होती है ना. JEE main के through तो in the engineering colleges of Maharashtra would be hardly, like only as I told you, there is ICT and SPIT and College of Engineering have big numbers like 30, 15 and 20. Rest of all the colleges have only 4 to 5% seats on JEE main. Rest all are through CET. So yes, CET score is more. You will definitely have a bright chance. Why not?
Okay. And separate. And the last thing is about the linguistic minority that you mentioned.
I will request parents not to talk in between because I am unable to hear the question of a parent. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the linguistic minority pro forma O document that you mentioned, right?
Sir.
So when do we need to give this document?
Sir, they will ask you to upload it. That's what I'm saying. When you will select that, there will be a list of documents to be uploaded. So whatever documents you will upload, the same documents you will carry along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, ma'am, one more question, probably something that you have answered, but still. So, for example, if my son is getting in Sangvi with CS, AI, and data science versus Somaya in CS, I mean,
I will go for DJ, ma'am.
Is it?
Yeah. Ma'am, DJ is very good college in comparison to KJ.
Okay, with AI and data science, you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, because the college attraction is more to me.
Okay, got you. And Somaya, CS.
Because at the end, ma'am, एक चीज ये भी समझिए कि peer also matters the most.
I agree with that, and that's precisely the reason why I'm asking this question.
Yeah.
Because the probability of getting there is more in data science and AI, whereas probability of getting it in Somaya is CS.
Because since last 2-3 years, I am seeing that in KJ Somaya, the admission process is not purely merit based.
Okay.
Whereas these colleges have majorly the admissions based on merit. So it really is very important, that aspect also.
Okay, fair enough. Got your point. Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you. Smith, Proforma O is for linguistic minority. You will be able to read that. NIT Meghalaya, EEE or SPIT, XTC anytime.
Hello, Miss. I'm from ICSC board. So in that mark sheet 10 standard PCB individual marks are given. So am I supposed to total them and write out of 300?
Yes.
So Miss, then it is
नहीं.
coming some point differences between the printed sheet and in the website.
मतलब?
Means in the website there is a difference of 0.5%. In the, let's say in that 10 standard mark sheet I have got 80 total of PCB, and in that website it is showing 79.8. Then what I'm supposed to do?
How what do you mean by website?
Means that MHCT registration field they have given a field of entering science marks.
हाँ तो वो तो आप फीड करोगे ना कि वो ऑटोमेटिकली हो जा रहा है.
हाँ नहीं, it is automatically happening.
ठीक है. That तो.
I mean 0.2% difference is there. So
it's okay.
Which one?
It's okay.
Okay, no one will.
No, I mean आपका ज्यादा ही है उससे, तो अब वो ऑटोमेटिकली कर रहा है तो उसमें आप क्या ही करोगे?
Okay, miss. And one more question.
Filled by the students, the score.
Okay, miss. And miss, one more question. That school LC is with the college, so we can submit college 12th standard LC.
You have to submit college LC. School LC will never come to you. That will remain with college. Now this college LC will always remain with the engineering college. Finally, you will get a LC from engineering that will remain with you.
Okay. And miss, I'm born from Gujarat, but I have Maharashtra domicile, so I'm line type A candidate, right?
Yes. You are done 10th and 12th also in Maharashtra, right?
Yes, miss. Yes. Miss.
So then yes.
Okay. Thank you, miss.
Thank you. D64. I guess there are so many questions. When will I finish this?
Yeah. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, if in the cap 1, I don't get the first preference, but the second one, and I unfreeze it and I keep it. So later on, even after the cap round 2 and 3, I can still go back and take it. I mean, the seat is still reserved. Like I've got the second choice, but I'm waiting for my first choice.
हाँ तो आपको first मिल गया तो second नहीं रहेगा. First नहीं मिला तो second रह ही जाएगा आपके पास.
That will stay right up to the end.
Yes, that is never going away. मतलब आपको एक सीट मिला है और आपने उसके लिए फीस भर दी है, डॉक्यूमेंट वेरीफाई करा लिया है आर्क में, मतलब एक सीट तो आपके पास है ही, या तो वो या बेटरमेंट वाली, whichever will remain with you.
So as long as I go and pay the ERC, it's done.
Yes.
Okay. And ma'am, what do you think about Father Agnell's for mechanical?
It's good. Father Agnell is a good college.
Okay.
Very good college.
For mechanical, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, see, at the end, I'll tell you one thing. You do branch from any of the college, how you study in those 4 years will matter the most.
Yeah.
Believe me, let me tell all the students who are here in this platform that, of course, this 4 years you will not have to study as rigorous as you had studied for the JEE preparations. But these 4 years are also important to build your career if you will be focused with your lot of other curricular activities, academics आपने maintain करा, अच्छे internships करे, अच्छे projects करे, you do it from any of the institute, you will be shining.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, what about COPE? Do they have institute quota?
Which one?
COPE, College of Engineering, Pune.
No. College of Engineering, Pune does not have institute quota. It is they have 20% seats through JEE Main and 80% is state. So no institute quota. It's mentioned. आप brochure में वो देख पाएंगे. It's mentioned in the brochure.
Okay.
So COEP has 80% seats for CET, 20% for JEE Main.
Okay.
Similarly, ICT have 70% for state, 30% for CET, JEE Main.
Okay.
No institute quota for this too.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Shreya.
Hello, ma'am. Actually, I come under EWS, but I don't have a certificate right now. I did apply for it, but I have the receipt. So can I get that advantage?
You can try definitely. Why not? अगर नहीं फिर आप open में तो consider हो ही जाओगे.
And also that I actually, when you said that you have to give DD on the spot, but I am applying for education loan. So they say
that
in
is
the
for
bank.
institute quota. That is for institute.
Okay, DD on the spot is for institution quota.
Not for the CET cell.
Okay.
Not for the cap rounds.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Pratham Bhandari.
Ma'am, do we have to get our domicile attested?
Original को क्यों attest कराओगे भाई? पर अगर Xerox है तो yes.
Okay, and one more question, ma'am. Are NIRF rankings accurate? Because DJ Sangvi is a well-known college, but it has around 200 ranking.
नहीं क्या कह रहे हो?
Are NIRF rankings
अरे
accurate?
बच्चे ठीक है ना? That's okay. वो तो 200 में आएंगे ना क्योंकि वो state level colleges है. That's okay. उतना भी उस पे मत सोचो. मैंने पहले भी कहा आप सबको ये समझो कि फाइनली एट द एंड आप उस 4 साल में क्या करते हो, दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. डोंट वरी सो मच अबाउट द टैग ऑफ अ कॉलेज. बिलीव मी बच्चों, ये आपको दिमाग में बिठाना है. डू नॉट वरी सो मच अबाउट द टैग. एट द एंड व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, दे आर गोइंग टू आस्क योर परफॉर्मेंस. I have seen even from the NMIMS, the students making into Georgia Tech and best of the universities. And I've seen even from DJ Sangvi students going into Cornell and this Rochester and whatnot universities. Last year, one of my student from the other center, the parent had messaged me. He was in DJ Sangvi and in the undergrad program itself, in the second year, I don't know, he must have done so much of hard work that he has been got a transfer to Amherst University in US. There are a lot of opportunities. It's just that you need to figure out those opportunities by being very focused and by being very, I would say, alert. Your learning antenna should always remain erect. Life is always about keeping learning. Even at this age, I feel that even at this age of 57, I feel I have to learn a lot. I cannot stop learning because the moment I'll stop learning, I'll become old.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
OAP JCB.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Just
evening.
one doubt which I had. Basically, what is the meaning of NCL certificate?
Non-creamy layer. That is
The
mentioning.
non-creamy.
So
So
you're,
if I'm applying in SC/ST category, do I need?
They
this
don't
certificate?
have. They don't need NCLs. It's only for OBC.
Okay, ma'am. And one last question. If just now what you just said in the previous one, if my ward has worked very hard in the first year and he is an SP, in the first year, in the second year, can he shift to VJTI due to his hard work?
No, ma'am. Institute change is not possible. No.
So within the institute, he can change his stream.
That you will have to check. Generally, in Maharashtra colleges, I have not heard much about the branch change so much, but you can still check with them.
Okay, 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 ma'am. Thanks so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Ravindra.
Yeah, hi.
For documents verification, I am not sure. You can check with FC centers for sure.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, Nipa ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, so I have one question. I have already taken admission for my son at the VIT, Computer Science. Okay, and he is already in the school. Will be starting. So now the original certificate, the two original certificate. One is the mark sheet, and the second is the school living. I have submitted because that's what their process. Now, second thing is they have given me an acknowledgement slip. Okay, that yes, they have received the original, and then there is an admission letter which is there from the college. So when I go to the, let's say if I go through this MSCET process admission, and if I go to the facilitation center, then what is your advice?
So they have mentioned, no, sir, on page number 30, I already told you that those who have already taken admissions in those type of institutes, you have a letter from that head of institute mentioning that the child has been admitted in our institute in this particular course on this date. And also we'll have to get your Xerox attested from him, the head of that institute. And then after paying the fees, once you cancel the admission within 4 days, or you will have to submit the originals 4 working days.
4 working days. That is after you confirm the admission in MSCET?
Yes, after paying the fees. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. So is it like, but when I say that getting a letter from the, attested letter
from the head of the
institute,
that's what they have asked for it.
They've asked for it, but I do have a that receipt that they have got us original and the letter of admission. That would suffice.
So I am not the right person. So again, for such queries, I will suggest specific queries to go to FC centers. They will be able to definitely maybe.
Yeah.
You have enough time. Maybe you will have to go once, twice to FC centers.
Okay. So that this process to be completed till 4th of October, you said, right?
Yes.
Facilitation center.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yes.
Thanks.
Tanishka.
Hello. Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
This is Tanish father. Madam, based on last year cutoff, my son is likely to get admission in SIS Terna, then Bharati Vidyapit Khargar, and Datta Meghin Airoli. Since in New Bombay, can you suggest the ranking, which one we should go for?
I think SIS would be on high.
Okay, and second option, madam? Out of that 4?
Vidyapit and then Moge.
Okay. Madam, one more thing I want to know, if we are likely to get admission in government college in the rest of Maharashtra, will it be a good choice?
Yeah, why not?
Like
Walchand College of Sangli, College of Engineering, Aurangabad, these are also good colleges.
Even Karad is also good?
Karad, I am not very sure of, sir. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Such colleges का information हमारे पास उतना नहीं होता है because हमारे बच्चे वहाँ नहीं हैं.
Okay. And madam, one more thing. Suppose now if you want to apply for Pune, then other than home university, so
yes,
cutoff is little bit higher.
Correct.
Yeah. So what?
But they also have JEE main का criteria, ना? तो अगर आपके बच्चे का JEE main अच्छा होगा तो there is a likely chance that he may get through the JEE main quota. 20% is through JEE main for COEP.
Oh yeah, he is having both the scores. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a possibility that with the JEE main score good, he can fetch that seat.
Yeah, and particularly if we get Walchand,
that is also good school.
Yeah, so in that manner, if you are likely to get in ENTC and not in computer science and mechanical, shall we go ahead for that, ma'am?
Absolutely, sir. I will always say electronics and telecommunication is also equally very good branch. Very, very good branch.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Yeah.
Welcome, sir. Josh.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to ask that which one is better, VJK EXTC or COEP EXTC?
Ranking wise, COEP is higher.
Yeah. And I wanted to ask one more thing that suppose I getting cap round 1, like second or third choice, and I have to go to ARC for that. So what will be like the date for ARC? Like will they give it or
It will be mentioned. अभी तक मतलब पहले तो उन्होंने लगाए थे सारे dates, और अब हटा दिए हैं. It will come. All the dates will be reflected on the website. You will have to check.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Anas Fodkar. LC and pro forma or anyone required or both. So when you will fill up minority, you have to check what if they are asking only one of the document is fine, then one. If they are asking for both, see, because pro forma o to aapko just print out nikal ke self attest karna hai, so you can easily keep that ready. So not to worry. आप अगर वो एक extra document ready भी रखेंगे parents, तो कोई उसमें problem होनी नहीं है, because it is a self attestation. Can parents go for document verification? पहले भी मैंने बताया, you can check at the FC centers. Yes, Ms. Kodkar. Tia Shah.
Hi, ma'am. So, like, it's like from last year's cutoff, I can get admission in EXTC, DJ Sangvi, and KG Somaiya IT, and I have Gujarati linguistic minority. So, which one is preferable?
I will go for DJ Sangvi EXTC.
Okay. And ma'am, actually today I went to FC of Thakur, and actually there I for the linguistic minority certificate, I for the proving I gave the LC. In my it's written Gujarati in mother tongue, so it's fine, right? Without
Yeah.
pro forma O and
It's fine. It's fine. If they, I mean, one of the document is also okay with them, then you're fine.
Yeah, because in my 10th leaving certificate, 12th, and like basically all my documents, the mother tongue Gujarati is written.
Yeah, so fine. That's fine.
Okay. And ma'am, about this college, Rajiv Gandhi in Warsaw, I can get there, but like I'm not very sure if it's a good college or not. So,
No, but if you are getting DJ Sangvi EXTC, go for that only. No?
yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Hari Rajan. How is Father Agnel Vashi is also good. Father Agnel is good college.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, for nationality certificate, which document can be uploaded?
Missile or
message
passport is also there.
Can LC be used?
If it's mentioned that per Indian, yes, it can be.
Oh, or birth certificate?
Whatever the document is mentioning your nationality can work.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, and whatever documents which are submitted only should be brought to the FC center, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
That will
okay,
be asked by them.
Okay, so it also includes that if for a pro forma O, self-attested pro forma O, that pro forma O also we should bring to the.
रखो ना साथ में, क्या एक print लेके भर के लेके जाना है. It's not a big deal, dear.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Vedang Patil.
Hello, ma'am. I have a question. Is it compulsory for students to be present during physical verification of documents?
Ideally, as मैंने बताया पहले भी बच्चे, कितनी बार repeat करूँ मैं? 2019.
And it is right now very clearly written in the document. So please follow the document. There is no reconfirmation of what we say. You have to follow whatever the document says. The document says candidate.
And document is sent on the press WhatsApp chat, right? Or
brochure I will share on the WhatsApp. I'll share on the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Dr. Jitendra Bhanushali.
Yeah, right.
EFWS is the one who have a family income less than 8 lakhs.
Yeah, hello.
Apply for it. Sir.
Yeah, see, my daughter has already got admission in Mukesh Patel. So in CET, which colleges will you suggest? I mean, for upgradation?
So based on her cutoff, what are the options that she's getting?
Okay.
That, so you can share it to us individually rather than discussing here. Then we can suggest you, sir.
Okay, and then again I'm asking the same question.
SPI, 1 minute, sir. SPIT CSE better than Triple IT Pune anytime. Sir.
Okay, and that institution level admission. For that, we have that admission will start post the CET sale admission is.
So the online process they will start. जैसे मैंने DJ संघ भी कहा, Thadumel has started. So they may start the online process, but the results of the whatever applications have come most likely will be declared only after the cap rounds are finished.
Okay. And I'm just little bit confused. Suppose in the first round we have got we have not got, we have got the seat which was our third option, right? And then we want to go for betterment.
So you choose non-freeze.
Non-freeze. Okay.
Yes.
But when I choose non-freeze, in the next round, if I'm not getting the betterment, that same.
The first will remain. First will remain with you.
But for that, I have to go and fill up the. For that, I have to go and pay the fees, or I don't have to.
आपने फर्स्ट ही में भरा है ना वो फीस तो सर.
तो वो जो 1000 रुपीस का जो फीस
भरा. वो 1000 भरा, आपने डॉक्यूमेंट वेरीफाई करा दिए फर्स्ट राउंड में ही. वो नहीं कराओगे तो आपका सीट चला जाएगा.
Okay.
So if you do not go to the HC center, if you want that seat to be retained, you have to go to the ARCs and get your admission confirmed by paying that 1000 rupees and document verified. If you will not go to the ARC, then that seat will go and you will participate in second round freshly.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah. Yes, just that's it. And one more question. Hello, ma'am.
Sir, बहुत मतलब अभी there are so many hands raised. I mean, this will keep continuing.
One last question. You said that in many colleges there are a good number of seats kept reserved for JEE, admission on the marks retained for JEE. So उसके लिए हमको अलग से कुछ फॉर्म भरना है?
नहीं, उसी में से हो जाएगा ना. When you are filling the CT form, आपका JEE score भी तो वो पूछ ही रहे हैं ना.
Okay.
SIS Nerul is also a good college.
Okay. Thank you. That's it.
NMDJ or Thadumel? DJ. Ma'am, Preeti ma'am, if you are here.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think there are so many questions. मुझे लगता है centers should entertain at their level.
So, honestly, to rate branch or college, I'm not sure how right we individually would be here. There is no such parameter, or this purely depends on students, how they are faring in 4 years, what are the placements that they are receiving from a particular college. Such things only make us understand that we share that kind of a feedback with you. I think we'll request if the questions can be in regard to more than options, like if you have any problem in confusion in how to apply or questions related to that. We'll request.
Yeah, Mr. Kishore.
Because ranking means you have to just go by whatever are the cutoffs. You have to see and understand, and that itself is an indication of preference of students over the years.
हाँ जी सर, बोलिए सर.
या मैम मेरी आवाज आ रही है? किशोर बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
आ रही है सर.
अच्छा मैम, मेरी जो बेटी है उसने 10th स्टैंडर्ड और 12th स्टैंडर्ड महाराष्ट्र से किया हुआ है, लेकिन हम एज अ पेरेंट यहाँ के डोमिसाइल नहीं है. तो क्या ये डोमिसाइल एलिजिबल है, नंबर 1? और यदि है तो फिर वो क्या डोमिसाइल MHCT में एप्लीकेबल होगा, नहीं होगा?
आपकी बेटी अगर 15 साल से यहाँ है तो आप डोमिसाइल निकाल सकते थे.
नहीं, 15 साल से नहीं है, उसने 10th और 12th यहीं से किया हुआ है. पहली बार हम लोग यहाँ 5.
Then she won't be a domicile, and then she will be considered in all India quota to be.
ओके, क्योंकि उसने पहले हम लोग यहाँ 5 साल थे, फिर अब इस बार 4 साल, टोटल 9 साल महाराष्ट्र में रहे, दो बार में.
तो नो सर.
तो मतलब 10th और 12th खाली करने से यहाँ का डोमिसाइल एलिजिबल नहीं होता है.
नहीं, डोमिसाइल के लिए तो you need 15 years of staying.
ओके.
Continuously.
तो ये ऑल इंडिया सीट में ही आएगा फिर?
Yes.
ओके, ठीक है मैम, थैंक यू.
Thank you. मितुल शाह।
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
हाँ।
I have a few questions. पहला कि ये कि सीट कंफर्म होने के बाद कितने ड्यूरेशन में हम लोगों को कॉलेज का फीस भरना पड़ेगा?
कॉलेज फीस अगर आपने फ्रीज नहीं किया है तो थर्ड राउंड के बाद ही भरना है।
और अगर
तो आपका 1000 रुपए जो भरा है उसी से होना है।
और अगर फ्रीज कर दिया है
तो आपको तुरंत वो जो अलॉटेड इंस्टीट्यूट है वहां जाके प्रोसीजर कंप्लीट करनी है।
अच्छा, और अगर इंस्टीट्यूट कोटा से सीट मिला है तो फिर हम लोग के पास वो फीस का डीडी रेडी होना चाहिए ना?
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
और टीएफडब्ल्यूएस और ईडब्ल्यूएस में डिफरेंस क्या है?
ईडब्ल्यूएस इज इकोनॉमिकली वीकर सेक्शन, उनको फीस में वो नहीं मिलता है रिलैक्सेशन, बस उनको वो कैटेगरी से सीट मिलती है। टीएफडब्ल्यूएस मींस वो लोगों को फीस में कंसेशन मिलेगा, जो इंजीनियरिंग की जो फीस रहेगी वहां पे उनको कम उसमें मिल जाएगा।
मेरे पास 8 लाख के नीचे का इनकम सर्टिफिकेट है फैमिली का, तो फिर मैं दोनों के लिए अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ?
यू कैन।
अच्छा, और एफसी सेंटर में पेरेंट्स को आना कंपलसरी है?
नहीं, बच्चा अकेला जा सकता है।
और मैंने ये कट ऑफ लिस्ट देखा कॉलेजेस का, तो उसमें 3 अलग अलग टाइप के कट ऑफ थे। एक था होम यूनिवर्सिटी सीट्स फॉर होम यूनिवर्सिटी कैंडिडेट, दूसरा था अदर देन होम यूनिवर्सिटी।
हाँ, सो उसमें ये हो जाता है कि फॉर यू मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी, मतलब मुंबई के कॉलेज विल बी योर होम यूनिवर्सिटी। अब आप कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग पुणे देखोगे तो यू हैव टू सी अदर होम यूनिवर्सिटी कट ऑफ।
अच्छा, और मुझे ये सीईटी में 95.33 परसेंटाइल आई है और मैं गुजराती लिंग्विस्टिक माइनॉरिटी में हूँ, तो फिर
So you
अच्छा
have a
कॉलेज।
good chance of DJ Sanghvi, at least not if CS, then EXTC का there is a great chance you can get.
और थर्ड ओवर में सीएस बेटर रहेगा या फिर डीजे संघवी में आईटी?
Well, that's very difficult question. You know, both are equal, so you have to choose उसमें। हम क्या ही बताएं बच्चे।
और अगर इंस्टीट्यूट कोटा से हो गया तो फिर कैप राउंड्स में मुझे कैसे पार्टिसिपेट करना है अगर इंस्टीट्यूट कोटा से एडमिशन हो गया मेरा तो?
नहीं, इंस्टीट्यूट कोटा के एडमिशन कैप राउंड के पहले होना नहीं है ना।
अच्छा, नहीं मतलब इंस्टीट्यूट कोटा के थ्रू मेरा एडमिशन
आप सिर्फ अप्लाई करोगे, इंस्टीट्यूट अपने लिस्ट उसके बाद ही शुरू करेंगे देने के।
ओके, ठीक है, थैंक यू मैम।
डायना।
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
1 second.
Ma'am, this is a father. Just a few questions. One was on this institutional seat. If we apply, will this increase our chances?
Of course, why not?
Okay.
Because institute is only for like Maharashtra, or yes, there is major like crowd will get fetched in MHT CET, तो number of students will reduce ना in institute में।
अच्छा, मेरे को लगा शायद वो सेम ही स्कोर कट ऑफ यूज करेंगे, बट ठीक है।
ना।
Okay. Okay. Then the other point was when I was studying the cap round का marks, so what I observed was, because my child is from minority, cap 1 का minority score था 68%, cap 2 का 95% था. So I didn't understand.
सर कभी-कभी क्या हो जाता है, वही मैं आपको कह रही हूँ ना, वो बच्चों को नहीं पता होता है तो अप्लाई नहीं करते माइनॉरिटी या जो भी, एंड दे आर अलाउड टू यू नो rectify their options.
अच्छा.
They are allowed to rectify these options. You know, they have also mentioned, अगर आप ब्रोशर अच्छे से पढ़ेंगे तो अगर आपने फॉर्म में कुछ मिस्टेक्स किए तो कौन से ऑप्शंस को आप चेंज कर सकते हो, that is also mentioned in the brochure. So I will suggest every parent to go through the brochure very much in detail. It's very much required. There are a lot of small things which you need to read carefully.
Okay, ma'am. So just confirming, अगर मेरे बच्चे को, I mean, it is not like that, but just in general, अगर मेरे बच्चे को 68% है और उसको कैप राउंड 1 में एडमिशन मिला और उसने वो फ्रीज करा दिया, तो उसकी सीट कहीं नहीं जाएगी अगर उसने वो 1000 रुपीज भर दिया तो?
सर फ्रीज करेंगे तो वही मिलेगी, बेटरमेंट नहीं मिलेगा।
अच्छा, तो बेटरमेंट
तो नॉन फ्रीज करना है तो नॉट फ्रीज एंड पे द फीस, सो यू कैन पार्टिसिपेट इन द नेक्स्ट राउंड।
ओके,
फ्रीज कर दिया तो यू आर आउट ऑफ द राउंड्स।
ओके, फीस मींस फुल फी पे करनी है?
नहीं, ओनली 1000 रुपीस।
अच्छा, क्योंकि हम लोग जब आई मीन जस्ट बिकॉज हो सकता है प्रोसेस चेंज हुआ, जस्ट टू गेट इट क्लैरिफाइड, जब हमारे मेरी पहली बेटी का था थादुमल में था तो वहां पर हमको बुलाया गया और वहां पर वो सीट्स पूछते जा रहे थे, मतलब ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के लिए उसको बुलाया था, लेकिन वो फिर उसको
वो
IT
तो सर इंस्टीट्यूट कोटा में आपने अप्लाई किया होगा।
नहीं मैडम, उसको CET में हमको बिठाकर वहां पर नंबर्स चलते जा रहे थे और बच्चे नहीं आ रहे थे, तो बच्चे नहीं आ रहे थे तो दूसरी
That
सीट
was
दे
how
रहे
many years ago?
4 years मैम।
Okay, maybe slight changes or
अच्छा, प्रोसेस चेंज हो गया, ओके मैम, सो दिस इज क्लियर टू मी। द लास्ट पॉइंट वाज गेजेट ऑफिसर का जो अटेस्टेशन कराना है वो सिर्फ 1 सेट देना है जेरोक्स का।
सर आप करा रहे हैं तो 2-3 कॉपी करा के ही रखिए ना, फॉर द सेफ्टी।
अच्छा, तो मतलब ज्यादा करा के जाए तो अच्छा ही है, जस्ट वांटेड, क्योंकि गेजेटेड ऑफिसर का था, सो जस्ट वांटेड टू कंफर्म दैट।
एटलीस्ट 2-3 कॉपीज करा लीजिए, बेटर है।
अच्छा, और जस्ट फाइनल जस्ट रिकंफर्म करने के लिए, सो दैट मेरे को कंफ्यूजन नहीं हो, बेटरमेंट ऑप्शन रखने का, इफ आई वांट अ बेटर ऑप्शन, बच्चे का सिर्फ 1000 रुपीज भरना है। फाइनल फीस कब भरनी रहती है मैडम?
एट द एंड ऑफ द थर्ड राउंड, जो भी आपका फाइनल इंस्टीट्यूट है, मतलब आपने सेकेंड राउंड में भी नॉट फ्रीज और बेटरमेंट ही रखा है, तो थर्ड राउंड के बाद तो आपको जाके इंस्टीट्यूट में भरना ही है। मतलब आप एट द एंड ऑफ थर्ड राउंड यू विल बी डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू द अलॉटेड इंस्टीट्यूट एंड पे द डू द रिमेनिंग प्रोसीजर।
एंड मैम, दो आपने कहा कि बाहर पूछना है, बट जस्ट इन केस यू कैन एड्रेस दिस, थादोमल विल बी बेटर देन VSET?
थादोमल विल बी बेटर देन
TSEC will be better than VSET Swami Vivekanand?
Both are equal. Both are equal. Both are very well.
Swami CS and Thadomal CS both are equal?
Yes, yes. I would say both are same.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome. Kian?
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. With reference to the preferences, suppose I put 5 colleges, I get number 4 college in round 1. Round 2, there is no movement. Round 3, there is no movement. And I've kept.
So the whatever has been given to you in the first round will remain with you.
Yeah, but I've kept that as unfreeze. So automatically it will become freezed, or I have to manually do it freeze?
Automatically it will become freezed. Okay. And then you go to the institute and confirm there. But yes, मतलब आपको वो first round में जो भी मिला था, that you have already at least paid that 1,000 rupees.
1,000 rupees.
Yes.
Correct. But then subsequently up to round 3, I have not done any movement. Okay. It's still on that freeze state and with 1,000 rupees paid. So automatically at the end of round 3, it will become freezed.
Freezed, and you will go to the institute and.
I don't have to manually freeze it, right, ma'am? In that case.
Well, mostly तो ऐसे नहीं लग रहा है, but still आप check कर लीजिएगा whether you are allowed to do the freezing or not.
Okay.
You'll be able to see when you fill up the form and you go through the things.
Okay. So even if round 1 का college मुझे लगा है, then I can pay the fees after the end of third round. Within
college fees, yes, yes.
College fees,
if you have taken betterment, but अगर आप round 1 में freeze करते हैं,
yeah, then within 3 days,
then you have to go to the institute immediately after ARs and
if
do
it
the
is
need.
unfreeze in round 1, then within 3 days from round 3. Correct, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Right. Thank you so much.
प्रीति मैम, आई थिंक ये तो मैम चलता रहेगा। मुझे लगता है वी कैन आस्क पेरेंट्स टू मे बी आस्क अस एट द सेंटर लेवल टू द सेंटर हेड्स, बिकॉज देयर आर मेनी क्वेरीज. दिस विल गो ऑन फॉर
Can I speak, ma'am?
हाँ सर, बोलिए सर.
Ma'am, it's regarding that information brochure in page 36.17.
1 minute, sir. Page 36.
36, ma'am.
Okay.
Point 17.2. It's that type of candidate, type A.
हाँ जी.
See, my son, he is born in Mangalore, but SSC and HSC is done in Mumbai, and also he's got domicile in Mumbai. So as you had told,
he'll be a type A.
But here, see, if you see against type A, they have written domicile / birth / living certificate of candidate.
ना सर, एक्चुअली इसमें ये है, और आप 4th पेज पे देखेंगे तो उन्होंने और लिखा है ना.
Correct, ma'am.
Cell is very confusing.
So which one to consider? Contradictory, madam.
मतलब this is what, you know, even we sometimes get, you know, worried to answer such questions. Honestly, इसलिए मैंने एक बच्चे को मना किया था initially, but after, because मुझे भी यही पता था कि born in Maharashtra and 10th and 12th, but then I read on 4th page it says and or.
So what do I mention?
I think
do I mention A only then?
Mention कर दो, कोई problem नहीं आनी है उसमें. It's okay. As you have already domiciled, so not to worry.
So you mean to say I mention A, ma'am?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. And ma'am, regarding that betterment, for example, someone asked that if I am getting a preference number 3 in round 1, and in round 2, if I have not got any betterment at all, so I've non-freezed it in round 1, the third.
No, sir, 1 minute, sir. Repeat.
Say in first cap round 1, I've got my preference number 3, and I've done non-freeze.
Okay.
Hello.
हाँ sir. हाँ. बोलिए sir.
And I've applied for a betterment, and second round में वो betterment नहीं हो रहा है.
First round वाला number रहेगा आपके पास. As it is.
Or can I go for round 3?
मतलब you will be, sir, see, with the second round आपने betterment रखा ही था, that will continue and still you will still be eligible to participate in the third round. It's only if you freeze that option of the first round, then only you will be out of the round. Sir, your voice is going away in between.
Yeah, ma'am, some internet connection.
Yeah, so you can still participate because you have not selected freeze wala option. Unless you select freeze, you're not out of the rounds.
तो आप बोल रहे हो कि नॉन फ्रीज रख के मैं थर्ड राउंड तक कैरी कर सकता हूं अगर बेटरमेंट नहीं होता है?
जी सर, बिल्कुल.
और अगर मैम सेकंड राउंड में अगर बेटरमेंट मिल जाता है तो आई नीड टू
again select freeze or non. Yes, you have to select either freeze or non-freeze. Yes.
What I mean to say, ma'am, कि अगर सेकेंड राउंड में बेटरमेंट मिल जाता है मुझे, तो मुझे लेना पड़ेगा वो बेटरमेंट कि मैं फिर भी थर्ड राउंड में जा सकता हूँ?
नहीं, वो आपको लेना ही पड़ेगा. मतलब वो लेकर के अगेन आप उस पे वो राउंड में वो जो आपको ऑप्शन मिला है उसके लिए आप चूज कर सकते हैं फ्रीज या नॉट फ्रीज.
अच्छा, आप बोल रहे जो बेटरमेंट मिला है उसको मैं चूज कर सकता हूँ. हाँ, उसमें मैं नॉन फ्रीज रख के मैं थर्ड राउंड में जा सकता हूँ. ओके, तभी जो पहले वाला जो फर्स्ट राउंड में मिला था वो निकल जाएगा.
वो चला गया. यस सर.
ओके मैम. ओके. And in the second round, I can add new colleges and new branches also, no? If I'm not mentioned.
Yes, you can. You are allowed.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
1 minute, pay.
Yes, parents, please, if there are any different questions that we have still not answered, we'll request you to quickly ask, as we will have to wind up the meeting in the next 5 minutes. Nipa ma'am, I think, is there a need for you to unmute?
हाँ मैम, 1 मिनट होल्ड करें.
Can parents go for document verification? The lines are going to be huge, so we cannot say. Usually it is the students who have to be doing this, and generally they will do. देखेंगे and validate कर लेंगे.
Good evening, ma'am.
हाँ बोलिए.
My question is about the tuition fee waiver scheme. If I have the certificate and I submit in the first year, every year do I have to submit the certificate?
Sir, can you repeat your question again?
See, I take admission in tuition fee waiver scheme. I have the certificate with me.
Right.
But in the second year and third year, fourth year also I have to submit the new certificates, or the first year certificate is valid?
That is only valid, sir.
Hello, ma'am. This is Sanika's father.
Yes, sir. Please, 1 second. We'll just finish this question.
I don't think so. You have to submit every year.
Yeah.
Okay. Second thing is, when I putting the list, so can I put the list, for example, VJTI Computer Engineering TW tuition fee waiver scheme, and in the second one, VJTI Computer Engineering without tuition fee waiver scheme.
Yeah.
Can I do like that?
Yes. Yes.
I can do like that, no?
Yes. List of whatever you put is your choice. There is no like binding or stopping on that.
Okay. And is there a format for the TFWS certificate? A specific format is there?
So all formats, all proformas are all in the information brochure. Nothing can be over and above that.
Okay, because I saw the format for EWS. I did not see the format for TFWS.
Hello. Not even in our knowledge, but we'll also have to be referring to all the annexures that have been given in the brochure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
actually, I
Ma'am,
wanted to ask a doubt.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
So,
We
Hello.
will be able to take one question at a time.
Hello. Yeah. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
So, ma'am, what are the documents that need to be signed by the gazetted officer? Hello, ma'am.
सर वो हम ऑलरेडी आपको पीपीटी में भेज देंगे
Documents to be signed by the gazetted officer.
वो आपको पीपीटी में मिल जाएगा सर डॉक्यूमेंट्स वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स तो इसमें भी लिस्टेड है
Hello. पर gazetted officer से कौन से साइन करवाने हैं?
Hello, ma'am.
Sir, you are linked with two gadgets and there is so much of echo.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Question on registration, yes, ma'am. Open. Sir, asking what is choice?
Hello, ma'am.
The certificate.
Hello, ma'am. In the mark sheet,
which we submit, do we need to get
admission form, ma'am? हेलो
हेलो
हाँ बोलिए सर
मैम अगर जैसे हिंदी माइनॉरिटी है marksheet got HSC marksheet first name then middle name and the father name
सर आई एम नॉट
सर
एबल
देखिए
टू
इतनी
हियर
डिस्टर्बेंस के साथ हम बिल्कुल आई एम सॉरी हम नहीं बता पाएंगे
नहीं बता पाएंगे
understand the question there are two gadgets in the same house which are linked and that is why there is so much disturbance
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Can I ask you one question,
Income
ma'am?
certificate for economically backward class and TWC same?
economically weaker section in TFWS is not the same.
No,
In
income certificate that will produce.
that is the same within 8 lakhs the family income. Plus,
Ma'am, I just wanted to clarify something. If I have applied in open category in 10th and 12th standard, but now I have the caste certificate in my hand right away. So now can I apply in my special category, SC/ST category?
You can, at least in CT it is allowed. If you have the valid documents.
Oh, I have
Ma'am,
the
I had a
documents now.
doubt. So
However,
if
जब
you
आप FC सेंटर जाएंगे आप अपने
हाँ,
डॉक्यूमेंट ले जाइए
एक बार
अगर वहाँ
correct-
एक्सेप्ट हो गए तो हो गया that's it
बस
Okay.
so
So
we don't
thank
have
you so
any
much,
other
ma'am.
answer for it next
So I
question
have to
please
go to the
मैडम
ARC
हिंदी
center,
अगर
right?
हिंदी लैंग्वेज माइनॉरिटी
Hello,
है
sir. One moment. I was continuing. So, ma'am, I have to go to ARC center for the same?
FC
मैम
center.
FC सेंटर कहा FC
FC center without registering or after registering, ma'am?
विदाउट रजिस्ट्रेशन एक बार आप जाकर पहले पूछ भी सकते हैं उन्हें फिर आप वापस रजिस्ट्रेशन करिए देयर आर 10-12 days
Got it, ma'am. And my FC
Madam.
center is, I'm in Thakur village. So my FC center
so
is.
Thakur college is one of the centers ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks, ma'am. Okay,
मैडम
bye. Thank you.
हेलो मैडम अगर हिंदी लैंग्वेज माइनॉरिटी है तो उसमें 3 ही कॉलेज दिखा रहे हैं ठाकुर और अगर फिर हम लोग दूसरे कॉलेज में भी नहीं कर सकते क्या एडमिशन ऐसा
माइनॉरिटी नहीं बाकी कॉलेज में आप अप्लाई तो कर ही सकते हैं
आप हर कॉलेज में अप्लाई कर सकते हैं जहां माइनॉरिटी कॉलेजेस हैं वहां आपको माइनॉरिटी कोटा में प्रेफरेंस मिलेगा और जहां आप माइनॉरिटी कॉलेज नहीं है वहां आपको माइनॉरिटी का कोई प्रेफरेंस नहीं मिलेगा
जी थैंक यू मैम थैंक यू
ma'am, if we get admission in our second preference, can we apply for vacancy round? Hello.
I am doubtful there.
Okay.
I'm doubtful there because the document says that you need to be confirming on your seat. So I'm doubtful there. But you can also take this question to the FC center.
Okay.
Next question, please. Nipa ma'am, do you need to unmute or something?
मैम बस मैं तो सोच रही थी कि we can request parents to maybe ask the questions to the respective center heads and they will definitely help them out because
we've covered almost every possible
almost
question,
everything
actually. मैम 3-4 हाथ है, आप उनको एक बार अनम्यूट कर दीजिए.
मैम it's not 3-4, there are many more.
2-3 कर दीजिए, आप देख लेते हैं फटाफट. If we can just close on that.
Okay, Suhani Shah.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, what if on our leaving certificate, the minority has not been mentioned, but now all the certificates and documents are ready? तो क्या issue होगा कोई?
What documentation you have ready?
Caste certificate और
that will work.
But leaving certificate पे open आया है मेरा.
तो आप जाइए और नया बनवाइए.
Leaving certificate?
Yes, आप जाइए अपने कॉलेज प्रिंसिपल से मिलिए. फोन पे मत करिए प्लीज ये सारे काम. Go in person.
ओके एंड मैम ये सारे जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स है जैसे डोमिसाइल वो महाराष्ट्र से बने होने चाहिए या फिर मैं बाहर से भी बना सकती हूँ मतलब होम टाउन से.
अब देखिए अब आप ऐसे सवाल पूछेंगे तो ना इनका जवाब देना बड़ा मुश्किल है. आप महाराष्ट्र की हम डोमिसाइल बात कर रहे हैं तो डोमिसाइल पहली बात यहीं का ही बनेगा. तो बाहर का डोमिसाइल आप यहाँ दिखा के कोई पूछ ही नहीं रहा है तो उस डॉक्यूमेंट को आप क्या करेंगे?
तो मैम मेरे पास है एक्चुअली बट वो यहाँ का नहीं है इसलिए.
भाई जब आप क्या मैं किसी और स्टेट का डोमिसाइल यहाँ को थोड़ी मैं दिखाने वाली हूँ.
ओके.
आप क्वेश्चंस तो सही पूछेंगे तो सही है ना. आप ऐसे मत पूछिए. ये सारी
तो
चीजें
मेरे
डेप्थ में डिस्कस हो रही हैं.
मेरे फादर का यहाँ का है तो मैं टाइप बी में आती हूँ.
आपके आधे स्टेटमेंट से हमारा हाँ या ना बोलना खतरनाक है. आपको इसलिए टाइप ए बी सी डी पढ़ना है जो कि बहुत सिंपल इंग्लिश में लिखा हुआ है.
टाइप बी आ जाएंगे.
अगर आपके फादर का यहाँ बना हुआ है और आप डिटेल्स क्वालिफाई करते हैं तो आप अपना बनवा भी सकते हैं.
Yes, and you will fall in type B because type D is for government employees, not for the ones who are having a private sector jobs.
Okay.
Is your father a central state government employee?
No, ma'am.
So then you will be in type B.
Okay.
With father or mother having a domicile, and you can get your domicile done.
Next question, please.
Nikhil.
Ma'am, if the student is not here, he's taken admission in some other college somewhere else. Can we go and get done the documents verification?
Sir, मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि पेज नंबर 30 पे वो कॉलम दिया है how you are supposed to do it with the original documents. अगर आपके पास नहीं है
No. Can we go for the verification of the documents?
वो आप FC center को पूछ लीजिए sir. If they will allow, yes you can. So you have to check with FC center.
Yeah, because the document says, and it as a practice, it has always been the candidate.
Yes.
Right, but in odd circumstances, yes, if something like that, at least have a valid document, some certified by the respective college that that child is not physically present here and hence the parents are doing it. आपके verbally कहने से कि बच्चा यहाँ नहीं है, वो उस ऐसी चीजों की acceptance नहीं होगी.
Okay.
मैं भी ऐसे जाके कुछ भी बोल सकती हूँ. I mean to say, तो verbal चीजों की authenticity नहीं होगी.
So
next question, please. Yeah. So please take a document, something from the respective college that the child is currently under that college, and so he's बस वहाँ पे है. अगर आपके पास इतना document है तो आप at least FC center वहाँ पे भी clerical staff होता है. They will simply argue with you.
We have, because he has taken the admission in some other college, so we have all those documents. He has taken the admission there, so we have.
You have to see sir. What happens is वहाँ पे बहुत huge clerical staff बैठा होता है. हजारों बच्चे होते हैं. It's a very mechanical process. So you'll have to go and just give your attempt.
Okay.
Next question, please.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So I think more or less things are done. Parents will request you to please go through the prospectus of MHT CET, the guidelines. They are pretty much very, very clear. जो भी चीजें आज थोड़ी सी अभी आपको श्योरिटी में नहीं है, डॉक्यूमेंट पढ़ते ही आ भी जाएंगी.
Ma'am, I think we can definitely tell parents to go through the brochure and then they will come out with their doubts to the center heads. Agar kahin, still if they will need our help, we are there to answer their queries on the WhatsApp.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think we will end the meeting over here. Parents, thank you for your patience and even listening to us silently. We will send the recordings. We will send the PDF of the brochure also.
Yes, we'll share the guidelines that we have discussed. We will be sharing in all groups. But as I repeat again, please go through the prospectus so that there is more surety on the rules, guidelines that we discussed today.
Yeah, and we will also share the PowerPoint presentation ka PDF also to all of you.
Thank you, everyone, and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.